I said I'll go first.
We are going. Chris, do you have class?
Yeah, at 3.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Bro, what
School
are you
is for
talking about?
fools.
Dude, okay, so here's the thing, all right? You guys see these paper towels behind me?
I sure do.
You know why I have those here?
Well, I'm sure there's reasons.
To
Yeah, there's a
wipe
very
your
good
bald
reason
head.
because freaking last night, 2 in the morning, I'm sitting here eating a bowl of Apple Jacks while watching XQC clips, and there's a freaking roach on my desk.
Nice.
Hey man, the
Dude.
desert, dude. The desert.
Hell yeah.
I freaked out so much. I turned on the light and I grabbed the can of Raid. I sprayed it everywhere.
Dude, there's
bro.
another one.
Hey,
Now you can just see it like.
Don't you even dare. On my monitor, on my lamp, on my PC, on the floor, probably on my bed somehow too. And dude, it finally died. And I'm sitting there. It took me an hour to clean it up, bro. Just the roach.
You probably got typhoid.
Bro, I'm probably gonna die soon, but it was worth it because I hate roaches, dude. Roaches are legit my biggest fear. No joke.
Dude, I don't know why people are so scared of them.
Bro.
They're
Dude,
nasty, but
They do
They
not
hit.
follow any logic, bro. I started shooting that thing with the can of Raid, and
Do
it
they
ran
bite?
towards me.
Yeah, they come
Yeah.
at you.
Dude,
Oh, man.
They don't give
um,
no fucks.
you
there
get
was a
bitten
guy
by a
on-
roach and turn into a roach man.
Roach man. That,
Everybody grows.
dude. The thing is though, bro, like it's weird because they do the exact same thing every time. They run towards me, and then I start shooting at it, and then it runs towards my computer.
Shooting
every
at
time.
it? What are you shooting at it with?
With Raid, bro. What do you expect? What, you think I got a freaking Magnum and just started shooting
I would
it?
say spraying
gun,
at
yeah.
it or something
Bro,
instead of
whatever. I
saying
was
shooting at it.
Boom,
boom.
No,
You
'cause
just shoot a gun.
The stream on this thing, bro. I don't know what it is. The nozzle is broken. It legit shoots out like a stream instead of just like spraying. I don't know if it's broken or what. dude.
No. Those are supposed to do that.
Oh, well, it was shooting then, dude. It was really
like
Yeah.
a silly string.
They're
kind of
supposed to be like
shoot.
precise. No, not like
Yeah.
silly string. It's just a straight stream. Like silly string, like a solid piece of string.
It's
Can you
peeing out
imagine?
Raid, bro.
If it shot out like silly string.
Yeah, like it'd be at the same like velocity, I guess. So, yeah.
The roach is like, oh
Dude.
shit.
Dude, but okay, because I was looking up places where like they don't have roaches at all. Apparently, New Mexico does not have very many roaches.
Oh, we got roaches. We got everything.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That freaking
Roaches are
article
everywhere,
lied, dude.
dude. Roaches are everywhere.
Dude, not
It dep-
Alaska.
I think it depends on the area, and so like over here, I think the issue is like we're downhill at this complex, and so when it rains, the water like collects around here, and so
the sewers.
this specific
bad,
part of
yeah.
town, there you get mosquitoes a little bit, and like roaches and beetles and stuff, but everywhere else apparently it's like way drier and you don't have any
Well,
of those
'cause
issues. So
I
we're
read it-
really looking forward to getting a house because I'm tired of these mosquitoes.
They like the heat and they like humidity. Roaches.
Yeah,
And cardboard.
So
it's
And
like I
what?
said because of the water around
Cardboard.
here.
cardboard.
Cardboard.
Moist cardboard. Moist.
Bro, I just want to know why it was on my desk, man.
It was just trying to play
Dude.
some Tarkov, bro.
He's trying to
I don't even have it installed.
GTA
dude.
roleplay.
GTA.
But dude, seriously, it
Except
was
for
like 2 in the
band,
morning. I was
but-
eating Apple Jacks, all happy and stuff.
Applejacks, what are
freaking-
you, an old man?
What?
God.
Kills.
Dude,
Apple
it's
Jacks.
it's the only cereal we had that doesn't taste like freaking toenails, okay?
What cereal are you eating?
Freaking cornflakes?
Bro, what's wrong with cornflakes? You throw a little sugar in there? Ooh.
Oh yeah, because that's totally what I want to do to myself. Bro.
Dude, bro, why are you messing around
What?
with Apple Jacks, dude? Grow up, get some Captain Crunch, bro.
You want me to eat Captain Crunch?
It's so good.
Yeah,
It's better than
it's
Apple Jacks.
good. But bro, you telling me someone in their late teens is gonna be eating freaking Captain Crunch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll eat that shit.
I'm 27
So
and I eat
good.
that shit.
You eat Captain Crunch?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oops, I
mean,
eat the-
I don't
I
eat
eat the-
cereal anymore.
I eat the oops all crunch berries.
Bro, I'll eat any fucking cereal, dude. Shit, I don't care how old I am.
Okay, well, you got anything against Apple Jacks then?
No, not really.
They're
See,
fine.
suck it.
I don't know, man. Like I don't like cereal. I guess cereal's just like that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I've had cereal.
I stopped eating it because of like it's so sugary.
Oh, it's terrible
Dude,
for you.
dude, cereal is so bad for you, bro.
It's
Yeah,
so
so
bad, dude. And they're like, "Oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Here's
Well,
some
they say it's
Pop-Tarts and cereal."
Yeah,
Part of
You eat like the worst shit possible. First thing in the morning, you just like the beatus.
That's the thing though. They say it's part of a balanced breakfast, and people immediately they go, "Oh, it's part
Balanced.
of a balanced breakfast. That means
Yeah.
that's a good thing."
The
And
balanced breakfast.
No, literally, all it means is go eat some eggs and drink some orange juice. You can maybe have cereal, you fat piece of crap, bro.
Bro,
That's really
eggs
what
are
it means.
so good, dude. I love eggs.
Dude,
You
put
also
up-
gotta
you put some
watch
cheese on there,
sodium.
bro?
Shit, man. As you get older, I got high blood pressure because it runs in the family. Dude, the sodium and shit is insane. Like I'm just now realizing how really like bad, like anything that's like a preservative or anything like that or needs it, dude. It's like 300 milligrams, like minimum.
I don't know, when I was in the
Bro.
military, they were
Dude.
they were talking about how now they say that sodium doesn't matter as long as you drink more water. Like you have to balance it with water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but if you have high blood pressure, it's not good for you.
If you have
Like,
high blood
Peaks
pressure,
it, it makes
like
it-
you
makes it a
also have
problem.
to balance it with other nutrients like potassium and shit like that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
Eat a lot of
That's
bananas.
why. That's this stuff that I just took.
I
This
love-
redwood shit. It has
drugs.
1,000 milligrams of vitamin C.
Is it sus to say you like bananas? I
garlic
love
and all
bananas,
that.
dude. I eat like
Oh,
two of
no.
those damn things a day sometimes.
Sus to say
They're-
you like, but it was
I like,
to say you like a fruit that looks
Before I go to the gym,
Mhm.
I have a protein shake, and I got this protein shake that tastes like Fruity Pebbles, and then I eat a banana.
Dude, you gotta try Vade protein. Look it up.
Vade protein?
Vade.
Dude, there's so many protein powders.
Dissolvable packets.
What
So
the
you don't have to scoop, and it's like the packet it's made out of is like a sugar. You know how like you put the edible stuff on cakes, those like little pictures and stuff.
It's
but
just
like
starch?
sugar?
I don't want extra.
Kinda, I guess, but like there's nothing bad in the protein. Like there's like no added bullshit. It's really like it was on Shark Tank too.
I'm
But you
fine
literally
with
just
using
drop
a
that in your
scooper.
shaker, dude. You just drop one in your shaker, dude. It shit tastes so
It
good.
probably
I have a
Vade?
chocolate one.
Does it cost more?
Vade No, it's like $20, $22, I think. For
Dude,
I don't know. How
I'm
many
really,
servings.
I'm
A
really
lot.
into
Bro,
the
that
isolates
name-
where it's like 100
that-
calories for 25 grams of protein. You know, like I
that
get
name.
the most bang for
I
my
think
buck calorie wise.
Vade is. I think Vade is like that. I'm pretty sure. It's a
That's
really
the
good
lamest
protein.
name I've ever heard, bro.
But
Vade.
I mix it with.
Vade.
I'll make basically like a protein shake in the morning. So I have this big pack of frozen strawberries, raspberries, blueberries that I get from Walmart, wherever. And I thaw that out and I put in a scoop of that, a banana, spinach, the protein powder, and almond milk. Dude. So freaking good.
I don't know. I also,
feel good after.
if I'm lazy, my wife got me these. I guess she
My
saw them on
wife.
TikTok. It's these Fairlife protein shakes. They're like 30 grams of protein, but they taste like chocolate milk. So good. And it's
they
like
make
2
you
grams
not
of
It's like
sugar.
muscle milk.
What, Genie?
Nah,
milk's
muscle
they
milk
make you
doesn't
really
taste
not
like
lazy?
chocolate milk. No, is what like if I don't feel like if I don't feel like getting a shaker, filling it with water, throwing a scoop in there, shaking it up.
Okay.
You know, like I'll just grab a thing out of the fridge and it's ready to go.
Dude, I have a question. So, like, the only thing I like about G Fuel cans is that it's 300 milligrams of caffeine.
It's
Do you
so
think they
much
plan
caffeine,
on?
dude.
Do you think they plan on doing like a light version where it's half
No.
the caffeine?
I highly doubt
Would be
it.
nice.
I don't think so.
Because like I can't even do it.
Why would they make something to compete with their powder? You know, I don't think they'll ever put the powder in stores either.
I just think 300 milligrams in a can's like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
bro.
becoming the standard with energy
If I
drinks.
drank a whole can of that, dude, I would have to probably go to the hospital.
I drink like 2 or 3 servings of G Fuel a day. I should probably wean myself off a little bit.
Yeah, I would, dude. 'Cause-
Dude, I'm not-
well, I don't
dude,
know,
that
you
Doctor
guys
said
probably
there's
don't
nothing
have
wrong with
blood
it.
pressure issues and stuff.
Bro, that dry
It's all
scoop
about
made me
spacing
feel
it
so
out and
much
stuff.
better, dude. Like
Yeah.
I've been so tired lately,
Dude.
and that dry scoop did a lot for me, bro.
Chris, you heard Kyle saying that other Kyle that we're talking about from a podcast talking about how he was doing like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day.
No,
Yeah,
the
that's
regular.
Kyle, bro. He eats like 12 things off the menu at Taco Bell in the span of like 5 minutes, bro.
Not
No
during
chance.
this whole
How
cut
old is
thing he
he?
was doing.
What?
How old do you think he is? Like
I
Late
think he's in his
30s?
30s, right? FPS Kyle.
I could never, and I'm
Age.
27. Holy-
He is
everybody's different.
Yeah, yeah.
30,
Like,
Oh, it depends how
35.
active he is.
My
He's
wife
35.
Yeah. You gotta realize he was making FPS Russia videos like 10 years ago now.
2010, yeah.
Bro.
Oh, that's that guy?
Yeah. My wife is super sensitive to caffeine, so she has to like take it easy.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm getting that way. I can do a cup of coffee and be pretty fine. But even I took a break from that too. But I noticed once I started drinking the cans, because I never really drank the G Fuel cans, I was starting to have complications. Like I only drank half of it because I knew I've had issues in the past with certain energy drinks or started to have issues with them. So I only drank half, but I think even that was a little too much.
Dude,
I don't know how much caffeine's in a cup of coffee.
I catch myself like 60. I think like 60.
See,
like,
that's manageable for me.
Unless you get
maybe a third of a can.
Because they make like,
okay.
dude, they have coffee. I think it's like Death Wish coffee or something like that, where it's like triple the amount of caffeine or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the Cuban coffee.
Caffeine
shit.
does not taste good. Like I don't know if you guys realize that caffeine tastes like shit.
Tastes like shit.
I used to get that Mad Croc gum. And like once the gum flavor went away, it just tasted awful, dude. I was like,
yeah.
Oh. Wait, what's in Big League Chew? Isn't there something in Big League Chew?
Nah, Big League Chew is just sugary ass bubble gum that like flavor goes away in like 30 seconds.
Because it really is. It's like shredded gum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like it was marketed towards baseball players because like you can just. It was like almost like
you
just grab a handful and shove it in your mouth.
They make it like it's like tobacco,
Chew.
you know, like yeah. Some Big League Chew.
Apparently it's still a thing.
Oh yeah, it's still a thing.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Who even plays baseball anymore?
I remember they had a lot of flavors, man. I remember like apple and all kinds of stuff.
Bro, they got like a paint bucket full of this
red
stuff,
one's
bro,
really good.
$40.
I can't remember what it's called.
Was it strawberry?
Sour red something.
Or is it like cherry?
I don't think so.
They had a couple different ones.
It was like a sour too. I think maybe sour cherry or something like that. It was really good.
Speaking of sour cherry, they just unvaulted lemon, lime, and sour cherry. I talked to my my partner manager because he had messaged me, was like because they sent me the Stonks one and the pink lemonade. And then he messaged me and said that they're sending me a G Fuel fridge, and I was like, hell yeah! And then I literally saw the post, like G Fuel posted that they unvaulted lemon, lime, and sour cherry. And I was like, hey, you think you can send me these two?
What did he say?
Like, he's like, yeah, I could probably make that happen. But like, dude,
so
they're
how
just
does that work? Partner manager, like he just
so it depends.
Make sure you get cool shit, or
they like help us with like anytime there's like some kind of special marketing thing, like they give us like a heads up on like code boosts and things like that, you know, confidential stuff.
Do you pay for that?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. So that just comes with like the G Fuel sponsorship or whatever. Nice.
G Fuel's really
dude. G Fuel's
well
awesome,
run,
man. Yeah, they're killing it.
Seems like it.
But god damn, man, I can't keep up. There's so many flavors. It's ridiculous, man. I feel like by the end of the year, I'm gonna have to get a new shelf.
I bought so many just in this past like month and a half. I'm like, damn, I spent a lot on G Fuel.
Dude, this BOGO, man.
It's cool,
dude. I'm gonna try the juice.
I like the flavors.
Oh, dude, the juice is like a candy watermelon fruit punch, but like the candy watermelon is very. It's like half and half. It's very good.
I was asking people in the XUC Discord what they thought of like dry scooping that, and they said it's actually really good for that.
Honestly, you might be surprised. You know the best one in my opinion to dry scoop? Strawberry shortcake. It tastes like strawberry, and then it tastes like pound cake, dude. It's so weird. Like it tastes more like cake than it does when you mix it in milk. It's weird.
What about snow cone? How's that?
That one tastes kind of like there was a meme for a little while. I had him on Creators Unite at one point. This kid he dry scooped for like some sub goal, and he was like, why is it spicy? And like it was a meme for a while. Everybody was like, why is it spicy? And yeah, like some of them for some reason they taste like spicy when you dry scoop them for no reason. Like I don't know if it's just like I don't know what it is. I think it's like some of the fruit extracts or something like that. When they mix together, it tastes kind of spicy. You're like, oh man!
When you dry scoop, how much do you take? Is it like a full cup?
I do a full scoop because I ain't no bitch.
It's a lot though when you do it that way. It's a lot, bro. You gotta like switch
Dude,
it
people will
around
be
for a
like,
bit.
shotgun a G Fuel can right now, and I'd be like, bro, are you trying to give me a heart
Are you
attack?
high, dude? Yeah.
Ah.
Bro,
No
I mean, here's the thing though. Like, I think that's probably the best way of actually like, if you want to get the actual punch of the caffeine, you have to dry.
Oh,
skip, bro.
dude. Like, but the only thing though is like caffeine. It doesn't matter what it is. Like people will be like, "Oh, there's no crash in this" or whatever. Dude, caffeine. It like the more you take at once, the faster it hits you on the way down. And like
Oh,
feel so sluggish later on, dude.
dude, I'm telling you, after my class is over, I'm gonna sleep for like 12 hours straight, bro. I'm just saying. And then I got class tomorrow, bro.
Dude, one time, I think it was my first 24-hour stream. I ended up having like 6 servings of G Fuel, and like towards the end of it, I was literally struggling to stay awake. I was like falling asleep standing, like it was bad.
Damn.
Dude, and that after that, I was a couple times now I've done where like I'll like there'll be like maybe like 3 or 4 hours left of the stream, you know, for this 24-hour, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna, and like I was like, all right, we're gonna prank everybody, and they're like, okay, they're like, I'm gonna pretend like I fell asleep, and so when people enter, you guys just go, yeah, wake up, and like we did that. The last time we did that, I was doing a I think I was playing Apex or something like that, but I was playing with Danny Bartok, and then he went to go play something else, and I was just chilling watching YouTube, and like I got like 4 or 5 phone calls, and like Discord was blowing up. Like other streamers were like, "Yo, so they're saying you fell asleep, dude." And I was like, "Damn, dude, I feel bad." People thought I fell asleep on stream for real.
My friends have drunkenly fallen asleep on stream.
You can get
because
banned
they'll
for that.
forget to turn off their stream.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
if
some
you
of the
fall asleep
funniest
drunk, you can get
content
banned.
Ever. It's so funny.
It's funny,
Wait,
but
on TikTok you said?
no, on Twitch you can get banned now
Oh.
for falling asleep
Dude,
drunk.
why?
Well, yeah, because they don't like when people
They consider it
get
like
drunk and hurt
self-harm.
themselves. Yeah.
Like you've gotten drunk to the point where you pass out.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
Twitch
so
used to
funny,
be a
though.
wasteland, bro.
Twitch is just
That's
trying to
ridiculous.
Twitch is just trying to cover their ass now. That's really what it
Yeah.
is.
So how do people do 24/7 streams though? Like when they're doing like the subathon stuff when they sleep on stream?
No,
Or
you
is
can
that
sleep
different?
on stream,
yeah, you can
but
sleep on stream. Yeah.
once you start drinking, like I've I think Danny Bartok even told me that somebody came into his stream and was like, "Hey, you gotta like change it to like mature audiences."
I think
because he's
I
drinking?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean,
Damn. Man, me and my friends used to drink like every stream.
Dude,
I
I
think
can't. I don't
that's-
think I could do it, man. I don't like because like when I'm
Yeah.
streaming, I like if I don't feel like I'm in control of myself, it gives me anxiety.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, especially in front of a
Yeah, I
couple
don't
hundred
get
people.
like hammered on stream.
Dude,
I'm just like
speaking of that, I haven't been drinking. Like I just haven't had a reason to, you know.
Yep.
And I after
Oh,
that
that-
comedy
that-
improv show, I had 1 beer, and I got a headache after
Feel like
that.
shit?
I was like, God damn,
Mhm.
man, I should have drank more water today, because like it just dehydrated
Yeah.
the shit out of me. Like it was
Well,
fun
plus
for
you're
like
drinking
20
G Fuel
minutes.
and shit too, so that
I
doesn't help.
had like 1 serving of G Fuel that day.
Oh, okay.
Only one.
I was very busy.
Yeah, I drank
But-
a 6-pack of Ronas the other night and I felt like absolute crap.
I think
Meanwhile-
Meanwhile,
like
I've been
everything
drinking a
is just
ton of
like-
water.
dude,
Yeah, I started drinking a ton now. I'm done feeling like crap.
seriously, I think drinking's
Notice
stupid.
I'm not drinking my seltzers today.
Bro, that's the thing. Like, people make the argument of like, okay, what should be legal, alcohol or weed? And
Oh, I
feel like
100%
there's-
think that it should be the other way around. Like I
Yeah.
just people like I don't think I've ever met anybody who got violent
while
when they were high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
off,
like-
off of marijuana
Like
specifically.
impossible.
Or like I've always heard people say
Yeah.
that. Again, we're talking about this for educational purposes.
Mhm.
I've always heard people say that, like, I mean, because I've seen it. I've been at like a party and somebody's like, "Oh, dude, I gotta go," and like everybody's like, "Yo, you can't like drive home.
Yeah.
You know, like you're drunk." When
Yep.
you're high, you're like, "Oh, dude, like." It, like
chilling right
yeah,
where I'm
people
at.
are like paranoid to drive. Like it's the complete opposite,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
I would much rather drive high than drunk though, for sure. 'Cause,
But
like,
either one is
high,
it's
I'm
not
very
doing it.
I mean, yeah, I guess for
Either way, it's driving under the influence, and we
educational
don't
purposes or whatever.
uh condone that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That's
just
the thing.
Don't
I,
confront
so
them.
Like,
What?
don't go to Red Lobster. Don't drive to Red Lobster to get Cheddar Bay
Oh my
biscuits.
God, dude. Well, okay, where does Red Lobster thing come from? Did I miss something?
Dude, Genie
Because-
is obsessed with Cheddar Bay
Yeah.
biscuits, bro.
What?
Right, Genie, did you actually change your wallpaper on your phone?
No, my wallpaper on my phone is Last of Us 2.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what a surprise!
Dude, I don't even.
switch it to a giant stack
There,
Yeah, it's
cheddar biscuit
I don't,
part 2.
display.
we have a Red Lobster, I think, within like 15 minutes of here. Might go get some
It's Red
biscuits.
Lobster
Isn't
in
the
easily
Red
over a
Lobster here
decade.
like haunted or something?
What the hell? Yeah, yo, don't go to that Red Lobster.
No,
Bunch
there's
of
some,
lobster ghosts
in the
running
kitchen.
around.
there was some building here that like they had a couple restaurants at it, and every single time like it would close down because it was like haunted or something, right?
Hit my funny
Do you remember
bone.
that?
No,
You remember that?
I don't
Because
remember
they used to have like an El Pollo Loco here, and that one they closed it down because it was like I think either it was like cursed or haunted is what people said.
Should we get to our topics?
I already said mine, bro.
Okay, so yours was the cockroach story?
I mean, I have another topic I can go to, but you guys can go next.
Genie, why don't you go?
Teslas. Yeah, I thought what happened to the Tesla topic?
I said it wasn't Teslas, bro.
Oh.
once.
I could have sworn he said it was.
Genie, what you got to
That's
talk
why we were
about?
all like, oh.
I wanted to talk about high school stories, as in like what was the crazy high school story from, that was like
Oh,
the scandal, not like
A
a crazy scandal, like
Dude,
maybe
the,
not breaking news, but like gossip scandal.
the
Oh,
one
dude,
story.
I don't think we should talk about some of that stuff. I
Here's
guess
the thing:
this
the
stuff's
one story that I
inappropriate.
have, bro, is like,
Is X-rated.
yeah, bro. I don't even know if I can say anything.
I heard all kinds of stories.
Oh yeah, nothing X-rated. I just meant like okay. All right, never mind. I'll think of something else. Somebody else go.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
I'm
heard
trying to
some-
think of like things. I'm like
I got a story.
senior pranks.
Go
and,
for it.
like,
We,
Okay, yeah, senior prank. That's something on that scale.
senior
is-
prank. Now, I was gonna
Oh,
say
man, senior prank
there was
is
this I felt bad because this guy I think he was special needs, but he was playing football because he was on the football team. He was a big guy, and he totally like shit his pants and like kept playing, and like what he kept playing, and people were getting shit on them, bro. And they're like, "What the fuck?" Oh, man.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck, that's so gross. That's so fucking gross.
Like
wasn't even expecting
diarrhea.
that, bro. Dude, normally I'm the one that brings up poop and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, but I remember that was big talk when that happened.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why that was big talk. That's
Yeah, poor guy.
bro. Well,
That's
you know what? I gotta
that's
give
what
it
I
to him.
was
He was
looking for.
committed to the game, bro.
That's the quality.
Yeah.
I was like,
You gotta give it to him. Man.
dedication right there.
That's
boys.
dedicated.
That's how you win a football game.
Oh,
the other team doesn't want to touch you.
because they got too much shit on them.
You just go straight towards the quarterback.
Bro, but the thing is, like, I don't understand the physics of that. How does it like come out of the shorts and end up on somebody, bro?
Depends
was
if
it like-
It
Was
was.
it liquid?
They said it
Diarrhea.
was really bad diarrhea, like explosive diarrhea.
Oh,
And he just kept
dude.
playing.
he got hit or something like that. He just
Bro,
probably-
the
let
chocolate
loose.
rivers. Bro.
and they
Oh.
all wear white pants. So
Yeah.
it's not like
so
you
every
fucking
like
don't know.
once people realized, everybody knew. You know, they're like, oh god.
So gross.
was it like was he?
I don't know. I
like,
wasn't
wearing, like,
there. This
white
is just a story.
pants?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Wait, you say he was wearing pants?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
all
wear
wear white.
football
pants,
Football
right?
players wear
Was
white
it, like,
pants.
white with the
All, like
colors,
the padded pants.
and then it was
So like down
uh,
down to like the ankle, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah.
saw a TikTok.
Wait, how did the poop get out then? I'm confused.
Diarrhea goes through things, dude. It's liquid.
Oh yeah. Goes through the fabric.
Bro,
Fabric's like Under
Wait,
Armour
how?
fabric.
Dude, how bad does your diarrhea have to be to seep through everything, bro? I've never.
Okay, I don't know
experienced
about
that.
you guys, but
Well, you've
there's
never
different
shit
levels.
yourself, probably, with diarrhea.
There's different levels of diarrhea for sure. Like
Bro,
there's
was
there's
this
like
like
And that kid
hydrochloric
had
acid
liquid
diarrhea,
diarrhea.
bro?
like there's diarrhea where you're like, dude, I need to like drink a gallon of water because I think all the water in my body just left because it just like.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say.
Bro, I've never experienced that, bro. That's insane.
Because all you do is eat
Well,
Apple Jacks.
Shut up, dude. Not even, bro.
I'm
And chicken
kidding.
with
I'm
no
kidding.
sauce.
Yeah, chicken with no sauce. It's the sauce, bro. The
Yeah, I'm
sauce.
sorry, bro.
Bro,
If not
um,
eating sauce means I don't have
bro.
diarrhea that sucks all the liquid out of my body, that's fine by me, bro.
By the way,
Freaking
Wendy's
nasty.
has a new they have a new ghost pepper ranch, and it is delicious. So good. Like the flavor's
Death
good.
Nut Challenge oh?
It's
2.0?
it's like not it. I mean, it's spicy, but it's not as spicy as like the spicy nuggets. But like the flavor is good. I don't know what it is.
Wait, it's less spicy than the spicy nuggets? Are you serious?
yeah. It's
How?
ranch. It's like a creamy ranch, so like it kind of tones down the ghost pepper. But the flavor is just really good.
What's in the spicy nuggets?
I don't know. I didn't make them. I'm not over there making the
Okay.
recipe for these nuggets.
Yeah,
I just
okay,
eat them, and I'm
whatever,
like,
dude.
damn,
Whatever, dude.
got a
I
little
get
bite
it.
to them.
Jesus Christ, man. That's just a simple question.
Oh, dude. Wait, what's today? Yeah, Thursday. Taco Bell's coming out with a chicken sandwich taco. It's like a almost like a flatbread, and then like chicken strips with the sauce.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
Dude, have you seen that guy on TikTok? It's like an old guy. He's always sitting at like an office desk, and he's always like I used him as an example when I got my video taken down for saying somebody who's gonna be working at or somebody's gonna be cleaning toilets for the rest of their life. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
This guy, he's always like, "Hey, send this to your friend just to remind him he's a bitch." Like, and he's always got like brass knuckles. Well, like he had macaroni and chicken strips, and he's like, "Hey, is that macaroni and chicken strips?" He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Back off, or I'll catch your fade, bitch," or whatever. I was like, "What the?"
Wait, so how exactly are you using that as an example? Because every time that I've gotten a chance to appeal something, it literally doesn't even give me a chance to type anything, bro.
No. I was saying like it was ridiculous that like I got taken down for saying that, but somebody can literally like just tell people they're a bitch, you know?
Oh,
I feel like that's that's all that guy does. If I made a video like that, it would get taken down right away. At least
Yeah,
I
dude,
think.
all I know is, dude, they took down my stun gun video first for harmful acts, understandable, and then they got taken down again while it wasn't available. Minor safety. What is that? If you guys don't know what minor safety is, like according to TikTok guidelines, it's like nasty stuff, bro.
Mhm.
And it's like, dude, how does that even happen? But I don't know. Dude. That app's broken, dude.
Yeah. it's got
Anyways,
issues.
next topic.
So I either we could talk about my comedy improv experience, or we could talk about Kyle's topic. I think Kyle wanted to talk about the Tyra. I didn't watch any of that, by the way.
Oh,
didn't
dude, that
either.
freaking
Tyron
fight,
Woodley,
dude.
Gotta talk about it.
I heard
Gotta
nothing
talk
but bad
about it.
things. So
Dude, it was so stupid.
You heard the haters talking. That's what you heard.
I just heard that it was.
What, you like Jake
it's-
Paul, bro?
I just heard that it seems
Yeah.
like it's a rigged thing. That like
Oh, that's
it's
right, you
all
do
for
like
the
Jake Paul,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely. Even so, like being a fan of the Paul brothers, like you just can't help but like think that a lot of it's just rigged because it's like
Yeah.
that and they always say that they like get pretty defensive with it, like on the podcast when people say it's rigged. But it's like that's definitely how you guys make it seem. So if you don't want it to seem rigged, maybe you should not make it. Because like I
Interesting.
watched the entire fight very critically, and I'm a fan of boxing and MMA, and I don't care who's in the ring. I judge it based off who the fuck showed up to fight. And Jake gave after the match, Jake even gave his boxing a C-, and Tyron said that he held back for sure. And you could tell the whole time, but that's been Tyron's career for the past 3 years. He hasn't won a fight the last 4 fights, I believe. And he's just held back. So I think because he went from being like undefeated to losing. And me and my best friend were talking about it, and we think that like once you get that loss after being undefeated, it's almost like you like kind of lose your momentum. And like, oh, I don't know if I should let my hands go again, which is exactly what Tyron looked like because he hunted Jake down the entire time. He was on his ass the entire fight. He was unfazed, didn't get tired, nothing. But he just couldn't capitalize. The first 3 rounds, he didn't even do enough. Like, probably didn't even swing barely anything. Didn't land maybe more than 2 or 3 punches, I would say, in the first 3 rounds. That's why Jake won the first 3 rounds. And it's only out of 8. So Jake only needed to win 2 more, and boom, he's got the fight.
Yeah, but dude, really,
So-
when they're scoring at 9 and 10, and that's it, the entire freaking match, it seems rigged, bro. Because
I think they should do MMA, bro.
Mm.
I think they should
What-
just do
what-
MMA.
so does MMA involve kicking
Just-
too?
Yes, MMA is
Yeah, it's
is
everything.
everything.
Okay,
Literally everything.
because I think
Literally-
MMA would be a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like the rules are
Can't
there's way
tell it
less
as much, though.
rules and like what'd you say?
They can't sell it as much as boxing, though. Like the
I
mean,
disagree.
guess if
I
Jake
think
Paul and
boxing is like, dude. I
Nah.
don't know. You can't even name like the top 5 boxers. Maybe you can. I don't know how much you follow boxing, but I don't know anybody who can. Like it's not like what it used to be. Because everybody knew
money-
about like
the money
Oscar De La
is
Hoya and all
definitely
those
there.
guys. Is it though?
Versus
I feel like
MMA, yeah.
MMA has more money now.
They definitely don't pay their fighters properly.
Well, okay,
That was the biggest payday that Woodley has ever seen.
But I feel like
And
boxing.
he is a undefeated champion.
I feel like-
5-time holder.
I feel like I don't know. I think boxing is just weird the way they promote it. Because like it like
It is.
yeah.
Yeah. It's old. It was old school until Jake and them started doing their thing, and that's a
I
lot of
just-
people don't understand if they don't understand boxing. And that's like, man, you got to give Jake and these guys credit. They are actually helping these guys make some serious money because they're millionaires, man.
Yeah.
They're also doing this for fun, but they know how to promote. They know how to get eyes on the sport of boxing, and
I think it makes boxing look bad.
especially a younger crowd.
I think it makes boxing look bad.
I think it makes it look bad
It
to
gets
people
these
who,
guys paid.
who are extremely like critical of like that. Like okay, people who have liked boxing since before the Paul brothers got involved and stuff like that, like real boxing, I guess I could say, they're probably not liking it that much. But you guys, yeah, Kyle is right. A bunch of new people are coming in to watch
Mhm.
boxing because of the Paul brothers.
But all I hear
Mostly
is
a lot of younger
complaints, though.
people.
All I hear is complaints. This sucks. This is boring. That's all I hear from these new people.
Mm.
Well,
All they do
don't
is
know
shit on
boxing
it.
then.
But I'm
They don't
just
know
I'm
boxing.
just saying,
It's
like
not
I
always going to be.
I
super
feel like it's
entertaining.
almost. But dude, I don't think I've watched a boxing match in the last 5 years that I've found exciting.
That's fair.
I don't know.
No,
Gotta
I
watch
think
the
the
right
scoring
matches, I
was.
guess. Got to watch
What's-
Ryan Garcia fight.
I don't even know who that
scoring-
is.
I don't know how
Yeah,
you
I
don't.
know who that is.
Kid's undefeated. He's like 22, 23 years old.
But
and
in
he's
boxing, nobody cares about
Yeah.
boxing.
undefeated.
Boxing
Ryan
is like
Garcia
the
sells.
boxing
shows
is like
and shit,
the
so-
golf of MMA and stuff like that.
And now that Mayweather's retired, I mean, that's a huge
I mean,
loss for
I
boxing,
guess
but-
it's probably just UFC. Like once they went to UFC, it's like everybody just looks at fighting differently. You know,
What specifically is UFC?
mixed martial arts, but UFC
That's
is
it?
the Ultimate Fighter Championship. That's what it stands for.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like you're in the cage and anything goes.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
there's some
obviously you can't
rules.
like
except,
poke, you
except biting.
can't kick people in the nuts. You can't poke people in the eyes. There's certain moves that
Yeah.
they consider
Yeah.
illegal just because they're so dangerous, and you can like
No
permanently
back
like
of the head shots still, just like
Yeah,
boxing.
it's too dirty, I guess.
yeah.
That's what it is,
There's
yeah.
certain moves where they're illegal because it'll like it's too
Make it
easy to permanently like mess up somebody for
Scar the
life.
person, yeah.
Isn't that crazy that there's moves that are like that?
I mean,
Well,
in jujitsu, like if you're not a purple belt or above, you're not allowed to practice heel hooks because the feeling of like I think it's I don't know if it's the tendon that goes from like your knee down to your, I can't remember, but like the tension that you feel before it snaps is very light, and so like if you don't know what it feels like, you'll not tap soon enough, and then like you're freaking in the hospital. So it's
Oh, that's so gross.
it's crazy, yeah. The stuff that you can do to the human body just by like
Dude,
pressure points and like fulcrums and stuff like that, you know.
dude, you know what that? Okay, that makes me think. So
It's all leverage.
In the future, right? Like, if they can take your head or like at least your brain and put it into a robot body, would you do it?
Hell no, dude. You ever seen Doctor Who? That's what they do to people.
No, I mean like Tesla bot style robot body, not
No,
freaking
dude.
garbage can looking Dalek things, dude.
Bro, don't
Well,
you
they
think
were
you would
saying
go
they could
crazy?
take all your memories.
You won't be
and
able to feel
everything
anything,
and your
though.
persona, and they could put that into essentially like a microchip or memory card type scenario thing, and put that into a robot.
Have you guys seen Altered Carbon?
You could technically live on.
No, but I know. I mean,
Whatever,
like
I'm
literally,
like,
like they put your
good.
brain in there because at that point it's still organic, so your consciousness still carries over. If you're on an SD card, bro, I'm sorry, man, you're dead.
I just don't.
You're actually dead.
I mean, I guess you'd be able to feel emotion still because that is processed in the brain, but feeling, like not being able to like feel, taste, or smell things would drive me nuts.
Counter argument. Phantom limb syndrome.
How is that a counter argument?
What do you mean?
How is that a counter argument?
Are you sure that wouldn't actually happen? Like if you had
that is a
different body.
No, I definitely think that would still happen, but that is a very short-lived moment. That is literally like you just for like a split second you feel like your arm is still there. Like that's way different than like I feel like it would be a lot more of a shock to your system if all of a sudden your whole body's gone. Like you can't feel anything. I mean, it's like being paralyzed from the neck down, you know?
Yeah, but you can still move.
Yeah, but you can't feel yourself moving.
Bro, I don't care, man. I would want to have like full on.
I wouldn't want to live
stuff,
forever.
Bro.
Would you guys live forever if you could?
Oh heck yeah, dude.
Yes.
Nope.
I
So
don't
I
know,
feel
man.
like Genie and I agree on everything, bro.
I
Every
feel like
time, dude.
I feel like one of the things, and I mean, I talked about
We
it.
do.
I talked about it in that video I just made. Like, life is way too short for you to spend time doing something that you don't really care about. You know, so like if you're just half-assing things just to do something that you think is cool, but you don't actually have it in your heart to like do that for the rest of your life, like what's the point, man? You're just wasting time.
That's the thing, though,
Yep.
dude. If you can live forever, you end up finding motivation for certain things.
Dude, I mean, have you
over time.
heard these interviews where people live to be like 110 and they talk about like their experience and they're just like ready to die? They're like, all my friends are dead, all my family's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, not to mention their freaking bones are basically like tissue paper, and their faces are
Yeah.
sagging down to
That's pretty sad.
freaking
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
the
just like
molten core of the earth, bro.
like
And then religious beliefs as well.
if they
a
stopped aging, like if like your body could stay in like if like all of a sudden, I mean, like I think there was a movie where they were like I can't remember what movie it was, but it was like the only thing that would suck is like you're stuck at what age you're at. So it's like if you're already like 60, you're just gonna be 60 for however long you live, you know.
Dude, if I could stay like right now,
Yeah, if I could stay
the
25
rest of my life, like if I lived to be 80, 90, 100 years
Yeah.
old, I'd be cool with it as long as I was.
Yeah, no,
If I could still lose weight and get in shape, though.
I want to
is-
live to be 100, but anything more than that, I think is just overkill, man.
What is the oldest that you would want to
100.
like have your aging
100.
paused at?
Oh, pause that?
yeah.
Anything later than like 35, I think is because once
Too
you get to your
much.
mid 30s, that's when like your testosterone starts to decline. I mean, obviously you can just get TRT, but you got to realize that TRT is still like exogenous chemicals that you're putting into your body. Like your
That's a
body's
big
not
word.
meant to have it, you know. And so like there's side effects to TRT. I watched a documentary. I think have you guys ever seen 30 Days? It's the guy
No.
Morgan Spurlock who did Super Size Me, but it'll be like 30 days in jail, 30 days working with like illegal immigrants and like seeing like what that's like, all kinds of stuff. And it was one where sometimes it'll be like another person and he just documents it. And this guy was like in his 40s, and basically he was like, for 30 days they're going to document what it's like to have the testosterone of a 25-year-old. And he was trying to have a kid and he couldn't have a kid. Like for those 30 days, like his sperm count was like almost non-existent. So like,
What?
yeah, TRT is really bad for your like reproductive system apparently. Because yeah.
Dude, no, you know what? That reminds me. The question of would you rather have 3 balls or 1? Have we talked about that yet?
Yes.
That's
Have
such
we?
an easy answer, man. It's not even a question.
Well, it's only easy because you saw the clip of freaking Kyle, dude. So
I've heard that argument, but we used to say stuff like that in the military. Like, oh, would you rather have 3 nuts or 1? Or like, you know, half a nut
Genie-
or
I think Genie said 1.
1.5 nuts or 1 nut.
Say
Or
one.
something.
It's less. It's like already like. Hear me out. It's already really like annoying and
Nah, 3
just
nuts,
a lot to deal with too.
3
in my
nuts, bro.
opinion.
Dude, if you only have one nut, if you realize that people who lose a nut, they have to go on like TRT because their body is only producing half of the testosterone that it's supposed to.
I would assume the one nut would have.
You're gonna
equal
get
amount
bitch
of-
tits, bro.
No. You can't. There's no loopholes. Okay, it's one nut. All the natural effects of having one nut.
Yeah,
Christ.
you're not superhuman, okay?
One nut. I'd still stand with.
Dude,
one nut.
I'm doing
I don't
three,
really
man.
So why?
And if it
but
really
why do you
came-
want one nut? Why do you want one nut?
for comfortability and because I don't really want kids anyway.
I'd rather have no nuts in that case, bro. If
But
we're worried about
Genie,
comfortability.
I'll
like-
take no nuts. I'll take
Genie.
no nuts. That's fine.
Hey, there
test-
we go.
Dude, you gotta realize, Genie, that testosterone, like it's a lot for a man. If you don't have the correct amount of testosterone, or you're putting artificial testosterone in your body because you have no nuts, you're not. It's not fun, man. Like not having. Like if you're late for having your shot, you're gonna be super tired. You're just like gonna feel sluggish. Like I mean, a lot of the symptoms of like low T sucks, man. You get like aches and pains. Like testosterone does a lot.
I
You
heard
gain
that
more
if you have
fat.
low T, I heard if you're low on T, bro, they don't let you into Red Lobster.
Oof. But dude, if you have 3 nuts, dude, okay, it's an interesting conversation starter.
Yeah, it's like hi.
What up,
my name
baby?
is
I got
Jim, by the
3
way, I got
nuts.
3 nuts.
I'm very fertile.
Look at submissive and breedable, bro.
Yeah, submissive and
Wouldn't that
breedable.
make you like really horny? I feel like if you had like 3 nuts.
Dude, you'd probably
Ah.
be jacked, bro. You'd be making like 1.5 times the testosterone of a normal man.
Well, so here's the thing. So Kyle said that he would just get rid of that extra nut.
Yeah, you could
Would
always
you get rid of it,
one.
or would you keep it?
I mean, I would rather be able to get rid of one than to only have one.
Fair point. Fair point.
What
Fair
about you,
point.
Kyle? 3 nuts or 1 nut?
He's gonna say 2.
No, that's not an option.
Man,
It's just-
I feel like 3 is just too many. 2 is already a pain. in the ass sometimes.
wow!
That's what I'm saying. Let's
Wow!
go.
I'm actually I'm surprised in this one. Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty
be
split.
completely honest. If I could get rid of my balls and still have the functionality of them, I would.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think any
They
guy
get
would
in the
be
way.
like,
They're so fucking annoying.
Dude,
Yeah.
literally the dog, like last night before I went to bed, I was like, I was getting some water and the dog ran up and he like jumped up and both his front paws went right into my nuts. And I was like,
Right.
oh, Dad!
Oh,
Like, and my wife's like,
worst
what
feeling,
happened?
dude.
I was like, the dog hit me in the nuts.
I think people blow the whole like nut pain thing out of proportion though, dude. Because I feel like it doesn't hurt that bad. It's not like you have to get hit really hard in the nuts.
Dude,
for it
I
to
got,
actually
Have
hurt.
you ever been hit?
when
that
I was in
hard?
high school, somebody
I-
threw a
not hard,
softball
no.
right into my
Dude.
nuts when I was in
It's
high
the
school.
Oh
worst.
wow!
Yeah, I was
ever.
I threw up, dude. It was that bad.
Yeah.
Like if you get hit hard enough in the nuts, you throw up.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
instant.
have you ever
Like, you're-
punched yourself in the nuts by accident?
You feel it in your stomach, bro.
I don't know about that. Yeah, it's the worst, and it doesn't go away for a
No,
while.
and it's sometimes it's like
You'll sit
you're
in that for a
like
minute.
you almost have like a moment of like shock, and then it hits. Like
Mhm.
there's a delayed
Yep.
feeling.
Almost like like a drop in your stomach. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you literally feel like a drop. It's
Yeah, no, I
wild,
think
dude.
it's been a while since I've gotten hit in the nuts pretty hard. Maybe like elementary school is probably like the last time, dude.
Dude, you know what else sucks? Brain freeze, dude. Brain freeze, like
Dude.
I've
Yeah.
thrown up from getting brain freeze too bad one time. Like I
You know
I
a way
like
to fix
Wow.
you put your thumb at the roof of your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Dude, I've
most,
heard that- dude,
most of the
you ever
time,
done
by
that
the
and it doesn't
time I
work?
realize I need to do that, it's too late. You know, I'm
It's
like,
too late.
"Ah!" like
Learned that from,
you feel. It makes you feel
Disney Channel.
nauseous, bro.
That's the
Is
play.
it
Yeah.
literally like that the like what causes that? Like
Your brain is going, "Yo, this is too cold. You're gonna kill us."
Yeah. Too much.
Like you got to realize that your body is trying to maintain 98.6. So if you start freaking sucking down ice, your body goes, "Yo, this is like you're gonna kill us, dude.
hmm
You're gonna freeze from the inside out."
Do you know why it wants you to be at exactly that temperature?
I don't know. I mean, the animals and stuff like that all have their own temperatures. I don't know why the
But-
human
but-
body is 98.6.
It's because the enzymes in our body function at the most optimal like efficiency at that temperature.
Cool.
There you go.
Makes
That's
sense.
science for the day.
Uh,
Genie's like, wow.
So-
He's like, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So the comedy
That is.
improv show.
Yeah.
So we had a Zoom call, and in that Zoom call, literally he'd be like, "All right, you and you, like, action," and like we'd literally just start a conversation. And so like I was like one of them. I was like, "Hot dog, get your hot dogs." And do you have any vegan hot dogs? And then he was like, let's do something where you're not strangers because it just makes it too hard. And I was like, okay. And then so like I was like, all right, Elizabeth, this is the second time I pulled you over for speeding this week. What's the hurry this time? And like we just go with it, you know.
Here's the thing, dude. I told Mom, I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. She's like, why? I was like, I don't want to get secondhand embarrassment in case he messes up.
Oh, dude.
After she came around, she's like, he did great. Like he did a good job. And I was like, that's good to hear. But dude, I was so worried.
I was sitting there and like, I was sitting there and this girl, she's a nurse, and so like I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense, you know, like somebody who's like. Because working at a hospital, I mean, people come in and they're like, "Oh, I got shot," and you have to like, "Oh shit," you know, like just like shit like that happens, right? Like on the night shift at a hospital, that's just the type of stuff that happens. And so it's like you got to be like Johnny on the spot, or we call it, right?
Yeah.
Very intense. And so like I feel like being in the military and being in those really stressful situations has like helped me like understand like. To just go with it, like you don't fight the feeling of like nervousness and stress, and then obviously streaming and like.
Interesting.
When I think about it, it's like damn, like there was a point where I had 10,000 people watching me at once. Like that's when you think about it, that's a lot of eyes watching you. So like you say something stupid, like you know it's embarrassing.
Was that when you were on the front page?
Charity stream, yeah.
Oh wow.
But
a long time ago.
What's it called? So I thought, like, you know, oh, it makes sense. Like, you know, a nurse would probably be more confident than, like, you know, I don't know. What's a good example? Like a freaking McDonald's worker or something, you know, like just an example. Like they're used to more high stress situations. And literally, like, well, first of all, this one girl, she showed up like 2 minutes before it started, and we were like literally handing her parts to other people, like, "Hey, you're gonna have to just do this because like we got a set time to do this." And so like people are like, "Fuck," you know, like I gotta like play. Our teacher who runs the school, they're like, "All right, you're this person now," and he's just like, even he was like, "God damn, I don't know this," you know. Like 2 minutes before the show, you just have to go with it. But it's improv, baby. But no, like right before we start, like 30 seconds before, she's like, "I don't know, I'm really nervous." And I was just like, "No, it's, you know, it's whatever, you know." But like to me, it was like, I don't know. I was just like, we're doing the same thing we've been doing for the whole week, except now it's on camera. Like, you know, like it's really, you just gotta be in the right mindset that we practice this, you know, to an extent. Yeah. And so like for me, the only time there was like jitters was there was a scene where I had to like run, sit down like I was on a plane, and then I had to immediately go into like pretending like I was cannonballing into a swimming pool. And so like that transition was kind of like, oh shit, you know, like I have to run and do this, you know.
Yeah. All I can imagine is cannonball, just like
eat shit,
slamming like right into the floor, dude.
Like
just yeah.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse. No, but no, it definitely went. I think it went well, and they actually told us at the end. They were like, "Hey, you guys we didn't want to say anything until we found out how it went, but you guys were totally guinea pigs. Like based off how this performance went, we were like either gonna be like, yeah, this was awesome, we're gonna do this again, and this is what we could change, or they're gonna be like, we're never doing this again. This was a shit show." And so like it went well, so they were like happy about that. They were like, because Ron West, the guy who flew out from LA to do it, he's a huge improv guy. Like he wrote for like Whose Line Is It Anyways, a bunch of other like stuff like SNL, and he was like saying that there's been times where they had to like change the date of like some performance, and they're like, oh, now we only have a week to prepare for this, and like actors would quit. Like they're like, oh, it's not enough time.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's like, I don't know if you guys realize what you guys pulled off, but like for it to go as smoothly as it did, like it was pretty cool. And so yeah, it went well. But I posted a TikTok and it got like 60,000 views, and all these people came in and they're like, "Where's Danny? Where's Danny?" And like people started getting super rude with the other people who were watching the other actors. They were like, some of the comments, dude. Somebody was like, "Guys, cheer on the other actors. Like it's not only Danny or Derek that's in this show." And somebody literally was like, "We don't care about anybody else. All we care about is Danny. Everybody else is irrelevant." And I was like, "Bro, like so damn rude, dude." And but it was funny. There was like a scene. The skit was called Therapy, and the whole idea was like it started out, and it was like at an office, and this lady's like overworked and super stressed, and was like that she has a therapy dog to help with that, and like, oh well, we have a therapy animal, and like one of the guys like pretended to be a dog. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, and then we have this therapy like giraffe, and like this guy, this chick walks up pretending to be a giraffe, and then a therapy monkey comes in, and so he's like sitting around, and then I'm a therapy alligator, and me and the monkey get into a fight towards the end of the skit. So I'm like chomping on this monkey's arm, and we're like fighting, and in the comments somebody's like, Godzilla versus Kong Part 2.
That's the prequel, bro.
No, it was
funny.
fun. I had a good time.
Dude,
well.
I do feel bad though, because I mean, here's the thing. First off, like all the people that came in there are all like, "Where's Danny? Where's Danny?" You know, those have got to be little kids. You know, like that's like.
There was a couple people who were like, "Guys, like, yeah, I know we're here for Danny, but like, don't, come." There was a couple comments where it was like you could tell there were like some older people trying to calm people down. But I mean, like, I want like. If you look at how many comments there are and like how many people watched it, there was a lot of people who just didn't say anything, So who knows? But
people gonna like you dancing.
The show, yeah. There was a scene where we were at a club, and so I'm like dancing in the background, and people literally like screenshotted it and made their profile picture on TikTok of me like dancing. I was like,
Yeah.
so that was funny. But it was really cool. Like learning how to do improv, and the fact that like we somewhat scripted it, but like the way we said stuff was never the same. Like we would change stuff like on the spot, or like somebody would like skip a line and we would just work around it,
Yeah.
So it was really interesting. Because like the chick that I pulled over, the whole thing was like she was trying to seduce me, and then I was like, well, I'm a married man, and then like she like opens the trunk. She said there was like alcohol in the back, because I was like, is that alcohol I smell? And she opens the trunk, and there's like pictures of me in there, and like it's like super stalkerish. And then I was like, oh, I'm a married man, right? And then she like lifts up this blanket, and there's like my wife's head or something like that. She's like, not anymore. And I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
It's actually that's like big brain plot right there, bro. That's insane.
It is.
What's in the trunk? Like freaking 7. Yeah, no, it was a good time though. Really interesting like group of people though. This guy, there's one guy who's freaking jacked. He had spent the last 8 years in Vietnam, but because of COVID, he was like, "Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. This place is like a shit show." Owns like some software company that teaches like piano lessons or something like that. There was a nurse. There was this guy who's like 20 years in the Air Force and like National Guard Reserves now. This one kid that looked like he was like fresh out of high school. This older lady that I still don't know what she does, but I don't know. And then there was like some chick with red hair that quit like 2 days before the show. I guess it was just too much for her. Because like we had to remember like scene changes and stuff. The camera kept moving from side to side, and there was like 18 skits or something.
I just want to say, okay, so you said red hair. Here's the thing: do you mean red or do you mean like ginger hair?
Red, like
red.
She dyed it
dyed
red.
red.
Yeah, dyed red.
Okay, because I freaking hate that. Why do they call it red hair if it's orange?
Why do they call black people black people?
I mean,
okay, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
I
mean, makes sense.
It's the
Well,
same.
Yes, but they literally call red smoke.
That's driven.
I mean,
for years.
They've always kind of
understand.
distinguished, because it's your skin is white, it's brown. Do they? I've always heard Asian people referred to as yellow skin, but like I don't. Is that
I don't
actually
know.
a
Is that
thing?
derogatory?
I don't know if it is.
Because
Are you
there's
guys,
also
like lagging big time.
I see Chris lagging.
Major quality.
Danny's lagging for me, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody else is fine for me except Chris. Chris's screen was getting pixelated.
That's what yours just did. Like,
But do
almost
you know what I
automatically.
mean? Like, I get what you mean, because like
Weird.
all it is just the different levels of pigment in your skin. But like,
well, here's the
it's
thing,
weird how
there's
they
dark
yeah.
Asians.
Right? Yeah. Like, well, and that's the
so
other thing is
weird.
like the term like Asian or Oriental, is that the other term? I
I
guess.
think Orientals isn't Oriental supposed to be derogatory as well?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like
You
it's,
don't know
it's weird.
nowadays. Anything's
Yeah.
offensive nowadays.
Because of that, I don't know.
You don't even mean to be.
But
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
but like like Asia encompasses so many different types of like cultures and stuff. I mean, like
Bro, India is part of
Filipinos.
Asia.
yeah, people don't think about that either. Like India is part of Asia. Like Asia's
Insane.
massive. That's a massive. What do you call Asia? Is it? It's not a continent. It's a.
Yes.
It's a continent.
Yeah.
But isn't it attached to
Where have
Europe?
you
It's-
been your
it's-
entire life?
I don't know. I'm overthinking
North
this.
America,
I'm
South
overthinking
America, Europe, Asia,
because there's 7 continents, right?
Australia.
Australia
And-
Africa.
Australia,
and-
Africa,
And Antarctica,
Antarctica.
is the
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
ice wall that keeps us on this flat Earth, right?
Yeah, it's our last defense.
How do you know, bro? You never been there.
I would
Apparently
love
there's
to
like
know what's more so in Antarctica though.
Dude, you know what? You know what? There isn't in
Uncharted
Antarctica.
territory.
What?
Antarctica doesn't have roaches.
Well, yeah,
Thank
because
God.
it's cold. I mean, dude, in the winter here, there's like nothing. It gets cold
Yeah.
enough to snow here, so like all the bugs are gone.
Yeah.
Freaking hate roaches.
roaches, snow.
Dude, the
fudge,
roach was like an
vegetables.
inch and a half too, bro. That thing was
Love that
huge.
Dude, I've seen a cockroach that was like this big. No
Yeah.
joke.
Ah, freaking rad roach, bro.
Dude, I've seen
Ah.
rats that are like this big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a rat. What do you expect?
That's
the one thing about-
that's a big rat, dude.
That's a big boy.
Yes, okay, but here's the thing, dude. When the cockroach is the size of my freaking hand, that's disgusting. That's like mutant
Mhm.
roach stuff, bro.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like something special about that roach. Got that big. Like it's lived a long life. A lot of wisdom there.
A lot of wisdom about eating poop and
could probably-
garbage.
Teach me
Ugh.
something. And, like the roach just like picks up a piece of chalk and starts like writing out some equation, solving
yeah,
some
it's
kind of
just doing-
problem.
Calculus.
That's some Pixar shit.
It's Einstein reincarnated as a roach.
Pixar shit.
E equals
Oh.
MC squared.
The theory of relativity. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you know that Albert Einstein's last words were in German, but the nurse didn't speak German, so like his last words are lost to time, bro.
Dude,
Oh.
I know PKA talked about it. I didn't watch that one. I watched the
About Albert Einstein being a fraud.
yeah, like he plagiarized a
That's
lot of stuff or
garbage.
like finished.
No.
He took other
Dude.
people's work, finished it, and then like claimed it as his own.
Dude,
Heard
it
that.
would be like it's like me using the Pythagorean theorem to find the hypotenuse
Well-
of a triangle as part of me finding out how to build a rocket ship. That's what they're saying.
At
It's
what
stupid.
point? At what point is it wrong to claim something is your work if you solved it? Like, let's say this guy's been spending his whole life trying to figure out this one equation, and you just show up and you finish it, and then you're like, "Oh, I solved it," and like you get all the fame, but this guy spent his whole life trying to figure it out, you know, and like he came up with the equation. Like, is that
I think that's fair because here's the thing: if you make the equation and then you don't even know how to freaking solve it, no offense, bro, but you're missing something there, dude. Like you needed something else to get in there, like another external force to actually help you finish it. Okay?
Yeah.
You can't do everything by yourself. Okay,
dude? I wanted to say something real quick, by the way. Speaking of the race thing,
Whoa.
when on TikTok, when I posted, there's a song that I found a long time ago. That's like a pretty famous like Mexican song. Yeah.
Oh, I've
Um,
seen that.
yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
commented.
Yeah, people were commenting and being like, "Oh, how dare you like use Mexican music with Taco Bell? Taco Bell is American. It's this and that." And I was like, "Well, I'm a quarter Mexican, like, yeah, like, and you know this and that." And they're like, "Well, you don't look Mexican." I'm like, "Well, why do I have to look a certain way? It's an ethnicity, not a race, you know."
I swear people comment shit just to comment.
No, but it was
Nowadays.
interesting to see people arguing in the
Oh.
comments about whether Mexican was a race or not, and like
That's
whether
the
it was
thing,
okay.
dude.
And I'm just like, this is so
Bro,
ridiculous. Like,
Isn't it?
it's like a
I-
line. It's an so when you go and you like check like you know whether you're Caucasian, all that stuff. There's a
Yeah.
separate section that says whether you're Latino,
Latino
or
or
yeah, it's considered
Yeah.
you
Or
can
Latinx.
you can
whatever it
you
is
can
nowadays.
be African American and Latino. You know, like those are two
Right.
separate
Yeah,
things. Like one wouldn't
Yeah.
trump the other. You know what I mean? As
Yeah,
like
after
the one that you're
Latinos,
considered. So,
Yeah, I don't know. Dude,
like
I think
I know somebody who's African American that speaks like fluent Spanish. Like they were raised
Yeah.
in like a family that spoke Spanish. It's really
My
interesting.
buddy always has to check mark African American
Oh my
and
God.
Caucasian because he's Italian and half African American. Literally, like
I just-
obviously half and half.
I
I
hate
don't know, dude.
I hate that racism is such a
Thing
like-
still.
well, yeah, it's a
2021.
thing, but like it's so taboo to talk about it. But at the same time, the fact that we make it a taboo thing,
Prevents us from getting.
it,
We
yeah,
make
it,
it
it
more than
prevents
what
us
we-
from
what it
getting
should be.
past it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the reason racism exists is because it's such a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
not only
here's-
that,
Yeah. We
there's a-
kind of made things
there's a
more of a
yeah.
struggle than they need to be.
but there's also a difference between being prejudiced towards somebody and being racist towards somebody.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
prejudice is like racism is like you believe that a race is better than the other, but prejudice is like you just treat somebody differently because of their, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
it's people don't understand that either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's God, dude. I wish that wasn't a thing, man. You know?
I think
Yeah.
as
I hate it.
more time goes on and our generations start to like,
Yeah, we definitely made
Take over
progress,
and-
but
it'll get less and less.
I have a weird question for you when it comes to this stuff, and it's okay. If you had never been taught that different races exist when you were in school, like how would that have changed things for you?
Well, I don't think
'Cause-
that'd ever be possible because you went to school with people of different race, so you knew.
Yeah, but
that
you would just go,
obviously
"Oh,
we
that
were
person's a different color." You
I
might ask
mean,
why.
yeah,
But,
like
like-
I get what you mean. Like when I was growing up, it was never a question. Like it was just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just they're just like me. Like there's no because that's
Yeah, like, I
racism
didn't
is saying
care.
that they're not on the same level as you, which is
Yeah.
I don't understand that,
Yeah.
man.
By the way, there's a
Blows my
whole
mind.
misconception. Apparently, people think that you can't be racist towards white people.
Well, it's just the
love
whole
shitting on my own
it's
race.
yeah, it's the whole
It's
white
fun.
privilege thing. And now we're super getting into the weeds, but like I like
Well, because okay,
It's fun to
but
talk about.
here's the thing.
Like,
So
yeah,
the
but people just
definition
get
of
so
racism
easily
is,
offended.
who cares?
people
okay?
get offended by
Here's the thing.
everything, man.
Here's the thing. The definition of racism is prejudice against someone of a different race, like or based on race, right?
Mhm.
And I mean, if somebody's white and you're
Also
judging them
white.
based on their race, whether
Mhm.
you're white or black or purple or whatever, okay, that's racism, is it not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the military, you
If you're
can't.
the same race.
In the military, you're allowed to.
In general.
You're allowed to comment on somebody's weight and stuff like that, or like
But
their.
not on-
Or I think it's like your weight or your age, like is okay to talk about, but you
I
can't
thought they
talk
got
about
rid
their.
of one of them.
You can't talk about sexual orientation or race. Like you can't like it's just it's weird how like, but you could totally tell somebody they're a fat piece of shit, like because we have
Well,
weight
yeah,
standards.
because-
Gotta love that.
And not to mention, yeah, you can do something about
Yeah,
that.
lay
you
off the
know, like-
Twinkies, fat ass.
Here's the thing. So
Oh,
people get into the topic
what are
of
you
like,
gonna
body
do?
shaming.
No, I'm just kidding.
People get into body,
Body
shaming and
shaming.
stuff like that. Yeah,
You're going down
and
the
for
rabbit
me,
hole.
like,
Well, yeah, we are.
here's the thing, dude.
We're
Here's
just
the thing, okay?
jumping topic.
So height and
bodies.
weight, right? Height is something you physically cannot change once you reach a certain point in your life,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
But weight is something you can change if you work hard enough at it. That
Not,
goes both
not
ways.
only that,
Not
like
in all cases, though. Too genetics.
To
does
I mean,
play a
yeah,
factor.
obviously
to an
to a certain
extent, to an
right?
extent.
To an extent.
But like either way,
Trust
you
me, I'm
can you
not
can
one to
get.
play that card every time too, but I do feel for some people that are like
Yeah.
bigger boned and they really are.
Or
there's-
or
but
you just
there's-
have trouble
like that.
gaining weight in general.
But there's also a difference
that too.
between struggling because you have like a thyroid issue and like just letting yourself go and using it as an excuse. And when
Yeah.
people just let themselves go and use it, oh well, I have a thyroid issue. It's like, does that mean you don't have to exercise? Does that mean you don't have to make better food choices? You can
Can't
just
do
be
anything.
a yeah. That's where I'm
So
like, I don't have
your
any
answer is to be
sympathy.
a sack of shit. Like that's
Yeah.
really.
But
You guys
oh, I
ever
got
seen
a
that?
problem.
You guys ever
so I
seen
guess
that?
I'm screwed.
Have you ever seen that clip of
Weak-minded.
it's XQC and he's playing VR chat and there's like a bunch of like characters on the scene. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
he's all the big whale in the back. The big whale. And I was
You
like,
sound just like him,
"Whoa!"
bro. You sound just like him.
It's because I'm watching him like crazy, dude.
He's so funny.
He's so funny.
Did
dude,
you watch
Did you
it?
guys ever play VR chat?
Yeah, I've played
What?
it before. I would
Dude, we
totally.
played it before, dude.
If it wasn't so sketchy, I would totally play it. But
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love. Dude,
What
his
even
streams,
is that?
you literally just get an
It's-
avatar and you can like travel around different like worlds and stuff. But there's like
Yeah.
comedy clubs and stuff. You go in there and there's people doing stand up.
bro.
As like
I-
freaking Mario and Luigi, and
Dude,
like
I
all,
saw a
whatever you
video.
want, you
The
could be
hell?
it.
this guy. So there was the Ugandan Knuckles,
Really
meme,
cool.
which was the Show Me the Way one,
Yeah.
right? And then somebody took that avatar and put it in a little tank, and gave him a little shotgun, like the Russian hat.
Yeah.
And then he started speaking Russian, and he's all driving around this little tank.
And then like the Russian national anthem starts playing.
yeah, it's just oh, dude, it is so good, bro. Like people come up with some of like the most creative ideas. On
Honestly, dude, if I would be down to like just hop in on there for fun sometime.
I have my
Off-stream.
VR headset hooked up now.
When I get a house,
but-
I'm definitely gonna get a VR headset.
Dude,
And they're getting so much more affordable and less wires and stuff now, man. It's awesome.
bro.
Yep.
I played.
Yeah, they have stuff
Boneworks
that don't even
a
need
lot.
wires. The Quest 2, I
Dude,
think.
did you ever try out Boneworks?
Which one?
Boneworks,
No, what's that?
dude. Literally, it's like so there's a story mode, there's an arena mode, and there's a sandbox mode. But like it's I don't even know how to explain it. So you get like a choice of like weapons and stuff like that to fight against enemies and stuff. They have like a zombie mode on there, and you actually have to like reload the gun and everything, dude. But it feels so good, bro. Like there is actual like vibration in the controller when you shoot the gun, and you can actually get like an M1911, best gun in the whole game, bro. Like oh, dude, you have to play it to know what I'm talking about. But the game itself feels great. It feels great. It's basically like a fighting game, but you can use guns, melee weapons. You can use your own body, bro. You can even use a brick as a melee weapon.
Jeez.
It's sick, dude.
Damn.
Great game. But yeah, big whale. The big whale
Big
at the
whale.
back.
Dude, XQC, it always cracks me up when he like tries to like he like explains something that he's pissed off about by like doing a motion and making a
Yeah,
noise.
he's all
Yeah, like-
like
He was complaining about Apex. He's like, this game's so stupid, man. He's like, you spend more time healing than you do shooting. He's like, this is all this. Pewd, pewd, pewd. He just does it for like 30 seconds, dude.
dude, I like when he goes on his little rants and he's like he makes like a whole list of things that's like 20 like items long, and then everyone just starts spamming in the chat 6 consoles, like all that stuff. Like, there's so many good memes, bro. And then
man.
he's all how long's the delay? 15 minute delay.
He gets so mad, dude. Dude, I
He's
love.
oh, someone sucks.
Dude.
Oh, your tongue is up. Oh, you have
Dude,
a beard now.
he was-
He's like, you have a kid. You die. Get rest.
Dude, my favorite was when he was playing CS:GO back in the day, and this guy kept complaining every time he died. Oh my gosh, this and that, this, and he's like, and finally he just goes, hey, hey, hey. He's like, hey, when somebody dies, what happens? And they're like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, do they talk when they die? And he's like, no. Then shut the fuck up. He's like, I'm trying to play that game. Shut up. If you die, shut the fuck up. He's like. Or like, dude, he was playing Minecraft like all day.
Oh, dude,
in
he was
this giant
speedrunning
tunnel,
like
and
crazy, bro.
the dog just freaking sets off all the TNT and destroys his whole thing. He's
He's
like,
like,
you
stupid dog."
stupid degenerate dog. He's like,
Dude. GTRP and Bloons is all he's been playing lately. He's been playing Bloons TD6.
Blues.
I downloaded it, bro. I want to play it so bad.
I could just
dude.
picture him sitting there clicking.
Dude,
So-
he's all this sun god, it sucks. It sucks. He's like, how do I write a review? How do I give feedback? And he comes with this
Dude,
thing. He's all, I spent $12,000 on this game.
Have you seen the guy? Or no, they were doing, it was recent. They were doing like a Valorant competition with a bunch of like streamers, and this one streamer was like showing up late to like the next match or something like that, and he's sitting there and he's like, I can't fucking do it. He's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm dropping out. I can't do it. I can't do it. He just leaves in the middle of a competition.
Dude.
He started playing GTA.
No, because dude, you know they have GTRP Battle Royale now.
What?
Yeah, no pixel Battle Royale, bro. Dude, you can get stuff out of dumpsters and you can spawn in cars and stuff. You got a Subi, bro. It was sick, bro. He's driving around and he had like an AK-47 with like a red dot on it, and he's just sniping people from across the map. It was insane, dude. I freaking love his stream so much, bro.
Dude,
I used to not like his
I'm not
streams,
gonna lie,
super,
dude.
He was a massive tryhard, and now he's great, dude.
Dude, I mean, I've watched a video about like the rise and fall of XQC, and I'm like, there was a couple times where like he totally could have got like straight up canceled, but like
dude.
he, I don't know, man. It's something about his personality and like his accent and like the way that he like just doesn't hold like back the way he feels about something is just so entertaining.
Dude,
it doesn't matter what it is.
He gets pissed off and he does like a he pushes himself up in his chair and he just slams his feet on the desk, bro. Like, dude, he goes. Hold on, I gotta move the Coke can. So he straight up he's like he just goes like super hard, bro.
Have you
like,
seen the video where it's like a bunch of it's like all the streamers that are in that house and they're like having like a party or something? And he shows up from like, I don't know where he was, but they're like, oh, there he is. And he just comes in like a gorilla. And he like comes running across the floor. He's like running like a gorilla. It's so funny, dude.
Dude, I
think it's just he's so animated is what it is. Like everything he does, he uses his hands, he does all this stuff, like the energy. And that's the other thing. Dude. His energy, dude. He'll stream for 18 hours straight and his energy never dips.
Bro, dude, did you see his stream shot today? He said he slept for like a full day and he's gonna stream for another full day afterwards, bro.
24 hours on, 24 hours off, baby.
Yeah, dude. Dude, he's like, I stream 18 hours a day and then I sleep for 16. What do you mean I don't stream enough?
Dude, after a 24-hour stream, I sleep like a damn rock, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, but that's the thing. People ask me, they're like, dude, are you gonna do a 24-hour stream? And I'm like, I physically can't because my parents won't let me. Like, it would be impossible, bro. Unless I'm gonna whisper while I'm streaming, like
notes.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Right. It's like thanks for the sub
thanks
or whatever,
sub,
bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like stuff like that.
Genie, what's the longest stream you've done?
Wait, who?
Genie, what's the longest stream you've done?
I think 8 hours. It was
That's
the
it?
time I got
That's
rated
weak.
Bro, I could totally do a long stream, bro. Like I said, I've been up since like I've been up since like 4
o'clock. As soon as I get my new PC, I'm doing a 24-hour. Once I make sure all the like, you know, everything's ironed out, because I hear when you get a new PC, you might have some issues. But
thinking of doing when I move into the new place. So we should
dude,
totally
he has a new text to speech system, and he got a neural net where it's like different voices. So like he has himself, Adept, Moxie, Obama, SpongeBob, and Bart
Dude,
Simpson.
that's the type of stuff that I would do if I was like a big streamer and had like a team to like figure that shit out for me. I'd be like, hey, I want it to be so like I could change, like I want Morgan Freeman to announce like stuff, you know, like be able to change it to different voices. Yeah,
he has it like that because Forsen, he has one where it's Trump, and he had like one. He's like I've come to make an announcement. I took what is quite possibly the fattest dump in the White House presidential toilet, and something like that, bro. And I think XCC saw that and he was like, I gotta add that to my stream somehow. But so instead of doing Trump, he has Obama. But it's super scuffed right now, bro. Like somebody did one with SpongeBob and he went like full demon mode, bro. I gotta send you the clip, bro.
Yeah,
it's
I gotta
so
see it.
good, dude.
Dude, that's the thing is like I've never tuned into a stream and not been entertained. It's crazy.
Dude, I literally, bro, I went to bed one time while I was watching a stream. I woke up and he was still streaming. Like he dude, it's just nonstop.
I love how like a ton of the donations are always like Pepega and stuff like that.
Pepega, two,
yeah,
two, wow,
two, wow. That what I sent it to you one time. It was like a chess match he was doing, and like it was like the final move or whatever, and it's all intense. The music he was playing was intense because he always puts on like cinematic music. It's always like the freaking like Inception theme will be playing, you know, while he's doing a GTA heist.
Dude, so I found out the way he plays copyrighted music is he has 2 separate audio channels, one for the actual like game audio and stuff like that, and then another for the music audio. And so when the VOD comes out, the copyrighted music isn't in the VOD.
Yeah, I've
So you
heard
can
of
only-
that before. Yeah,
You can only get a live DMCA, and that's
which I
don't
feel
know
like
they'll
if
do that.
Twitch doesn't do something soon, I think that's gonna be happening.
Like, bro, I'm sorry, man, but like, are you really gonna tune into somebody's stream to listen to a specific like artist or something? Because like that's not how that works, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
physically
I mean,
impossible
we
to
talked about
calculate
it.
like that.
Didn't we talk about it last time, Kyle? We were talking about all the DMCA
What-
stuff.
One of these
Yeah.
podcasts we definitely talked about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, the last one, the YouTube stuff.
Oh.
'cause maybe it wasn't the last one, but
I think it was two
one
of
the
them ago.
last two. Yeah,
So, like, a little.
it's ridiculous.
If we want to switch to a little bit of movie talk, real quick, if you guys are down, I'm going to see
No!
Shang-Chi this Friday. Really excited
idea
about
what
that.
Oh, dude,
That's
let
a
me
new
know if it's
Marvel.
good, bro.
It's a new Marvel movie that they're saying is they're comparing the fight scenes to like some of Jackie Chan's best work.
I heard the reviews from critics are really good.
Yeah, they're like apparently it's one of the best Marvel movies.
Good.
And then I was going to also tell you, Kyle, I don't know if you saw, but apparently Candyman, it's got mixed reviews. Some people were saying that it was a little too
Oh, yeah.
slow, and like
Yeah, it is definitely gonna have mixed reviews for sure.
from what I heard, it doesn't sound like something I would like. But they said it kind of like it strayed too far from like the original or something.
Dude, I'm excited for like, I know you said movies, but video games. Deathloop comes out in 2 weeks.
What is that about
What
again?
does?
Yeah.
Hey, basically, like you're trying to like, I don't know what the actual goal of it is, but so you're being hunted down by an assassin, and every time you get killed,
Ooh.
you go back to a certain point in time or something. But
Okay.
you can also kill your assassin, and it sends her back in time.
Oh,
So you guys are
Interesting.
constantly like racing against each other.
That's
It's,
pretty cool.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
but it looks like BioShock, We Happy Few, and Wolfenstein combined, and those are great.
I
design choices, bro.
tried to play We Happy Few, but it was a very strange game.
A very strange game, but the art
Mhm.
style I think.
Oh,
is
yeah,
pretty
like,
cool.
It
Yeah.
is like the feel and the like the tone of that game is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Weird
a creepy
game,
tone.
but definitely yeah.
Because it was like you had to take your happy pills. Did you see that, Genie? It's like a dystopian
Oh.
future, and so
well,
like
the
people are,
point
like,
of it
wearing,
was to
like,
not
clown
take it,
makeup.
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
they're trying to get you to take your happy pills, but you stop taking them.
Well, I think the lore behind
so,
it was
like,
something
everything
about like
Makes sense all of a sudden that you're in a
Britain had lost World War II or something, and
Something like that, yeah.
They're trying to cover it up or something. It goes deep. I never.
it's a
saw the
wacky
full
game,
ending.
yeah, but very very interesting.
Yeah.
Did you guys try 12 minutes?
I was just playing that on stream last night. It was a lot of fun.
He actually shot
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, well, spoiler alert. So it's the same like 12 minutes, right? And it's like you come home, your wife has like made dessert, and she's supposed to like tell you that she's pregnant, but
Yeah.
at a certain point, Willem Dafoe is the voice actor for this guy who's saying he's a cop. He shows up and he ties you both up and kills both of you. But like, or at least he kills you. He killed me first the first time that it happened. And so you're supposed to like try and stop it so like you can get like sleeping pills and like drug the wife. And then so when the guy comes home, he flips the light switch that's broken and it shocks himself and he passes out. And so like I tried tying him up, I shot him, I did all this stuff. And like you call the cops, right? You can call the cops and like we'll be there in 15 minutes. And you're like, shit, like that's done, like it's gonna reset
That's not
before then.
12. Yeah.
But the whole point is to get to the point where you can like break through the 12 minutes, obviously. So
Did you finish it? Like, did you beat
No,
it?
he hasn't.
somebody
He
said
hasn't.
I was
Okay.
getting close to something happening, but I screwed up
Okay.
something, and
I feel like I got like
because
it was. Yeah, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna say the thing that's frustrating is that the Willem Dafoe guy, he like hits you once and like it resets, or like you
Yeah,
try to
freaking-
walk out the door, it resets.
One hit Andy, bro.
He
Literally just hits you
headbutted
once
me
and you
because I
die.
left him tied up, and he's like, "Come on, untie me!" And then like I waited, I just stood there. I was like, "I'll just wait for the cops," and he just headbutted me and knocked my ass out, and it reset. And I was like, "Damn it! Like, what do I do?"
enjoyed it.
You beat it?
It gets like a little repetitive, but yeah.
Did you beat it?
No, I
Oh.
don't think so. I got to a point where it was like sort of like a midpoint twist where like you think it's the end. It's like, oh, I solved it, but
Oh.
something's still.
Yeah, I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It was, What'd
Okay, yeah.
what'd you have to do to get to that midpoint?
No. Don't talk about it don't talk about the podcast if you're gonna talk about it at all, bro. Don't want to spoil it for viewers, bro. Don't do
That's
that.
true.
I basically we it sounds like we had a similar path.
He said wee wee.
Okay. Wee wee. Wee wee.
Wee wee. My wife.
Oh, did you guys
I
see
wanna
the?
see it.
Did you guys see the alpha footage or the alpha gameplay for Vanguard?
Bro, I watched Mark Anthony play it, and it looks so clunky, bro. I'm telling you, dude.
I don't
The
like.
campaign is gonna be the only thing good in it, bro. I'm
You don't think
serious.
zombies is gonna be good?
No.
It's Treyarch though.
The freaking storyline has been garbage since Black Ops
I mean,
3, dude.
I would like to think that it was alpha, so a lot of stuff wasn't tuned yet, like recoil, things like that. But the one thing right away that was like, oh come on, was they had red dots, and red dots weren't a thing for like 30 years after World War II. It was like, come on, bro.
sure.
Like
Well,
that's just
here's my
lazy.
thing. First off, it wasn't a red dot. It was literally like it was a green dot, actually. Second, I mean, couldn't you technically paint a little dot on a plastic sight or something, or a glass sight, and that's your red dot? Couldn't you technically do that? Now, is that what it is? I don't know.
No, in the
But-
game it's legit a red dot. Like it's a light.
They
up
could
red
have made
dot.
it somewhat more realistic or something.
Well, I mean, in World at War, they had like they had like certain sites that were real, that were like, you know, closer to like a ACOG or something like
Bro,
that.
they
but-
need to remaster that game.
Well, I think World at War is one of the best. It's definitely the best World War II Call of Duty, I would say.
I don't get why they remastered Modern Warfare and then didn't proceed to remaster World at War.
I think they were just on the fence about remasters, man. Because like at one, they're like, okay, we can make a little money if we do this, but at the same time, if we remaster like multiplayer, we're gonna split the player base, because there's gonna be people who are like, oh, I'm just gonna go play. Like, you remember Modern Warfare, that multiplayer? It was
Jesus
fun
Christ.
until they added all kinds of stuff that weren't supposed to be in there.
They
Like,
added new guns and
they
all this
added
freaking
loot
crap.
boxes. They added all kinds of shit, and it was like, come
Bro,
on,
I'm just
dude.
saying, Advanced Warfare, I think, was the best multiplayer that I personally ever played. And that might seem like some wackadoo, crazy bonkers stuff, right? But like, I'm just saying, dude, I had tons of fun on there. The guns felt great. The loot boxes, although stupid, were pretty, like, they were addicting in a good way. Like, you felt good opening them because it would go elite. Like,
Yeah,
it would do,
yeah,
like,
it definitely
things.
hyped you up. Yeah,
Yeah, I loved it. And then you could like customize exosuits and stuff like that.
yeah.
Honestly, dude, like
I think it was the best
Advanced Warfare
exosuit game.
was super underrated, bro.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I mean, the maps were really good in that game. There was really good maps in that game. Like the design was just good, the flow and stuff. Didn't Doc design some of the maps for that one?
I
Or
keep
help
hearing
design?
that.
I think he
don't know
did,
if
because
that's
he
true,
worked
dude.
for Sledgehammer at the time. Because that was Sledgehammer's first game, wasn't it? First Call of Duty.
First Soul.
Call of Duty. But
Call of Duty, yeah. Because they worked on what, Modern Warfare 3?
I think they like. I think all
That was, like,
three
their-
studios kind of helped on that one because of the whole lawsuit, like falling,
Uh,
everything falling apart.
No, I don't think Treyarch worked on that.
I
There's
think
no
they
way.
they helped a little bit, but not much.
What they do, add booty sprinkles to it or something? I don't
They
understand. What
probably
did
lent like like one or two freaking people to go help or something. You know what I mean?
Here's this texture for a toilet.
That were technically employed by Treyarch. But no, what I was gonna say is that besides this newest Modern Warfare, which, dude, I cannot wait till next year, because that's when we're supposed to get Modern Warfare 2. And if they do it right, that is gonna be such a banger of a game, dude. So
Dude,
goddamn
honestly,
good. I can't wait. The campaign for this
controversial-
last one was freaking awesome, dude. I loved it.
Controversial opinion, bro. I honestly did not like Modern Warfare that much.
I think you're
Multiplayer
more of a
was
Treyarch
pretty
person.
solid.
That's why.
Not, dude. Cold War wasn't even that good, bro. That's
but
the thing.
You
I
can't
don't
really
think
blame them. I think they should have just
Well,
not
yeah,
released
I
that. I
know.
think they should have just skipped that year and just put more
Yeah, but
resources
you
into
know
Modern
they
Warfare.
can't because Activision has a freaking
Yes, they
stick up their
can.
butt.
No, they can. It's just it was
No,
about money.
Treyarch.
They wanted to
Treyarch
sell
can't.
another game.
Activision can. Treyarch can't. Treyarch has no control over it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was Blizzard, because Blizzard owns Activision, so it was like, they're
Well,
like, hey,
no,
we need this game.
I thought they were. I thought they were like partners or something. Like
Blizzard owns Activision.
That. Dang, man. Blizzard.
But the last Call of Duty that I remember before this last Modern Warfare that I really put hours into was World War II.
I don't think you put that many hours into it,
I put a
bro.
lot of time into the multiplayer. The
I
zombies. I think You know how like there's been different versions of zombies, or there's been like the alien one and
Extinction,
like
yeah.
I still think that the best iteration of like a zombie style mode was the advanced, or no, not the Infinite Warfare zombies one, where you had like the different themed
Zombies in Spaceland, bro.
Zombies in Spaceland was awesome.
The only good map on there, besides maybe like the Shaolin Shuffle one, was Zombies in Spaceland.
I didn't like the Shaolin Shuffle one. I liked the one where you were in like a in the
was
woods.
it Shaolin Shuffle? Oh no, it was that one.
That
Yeah,
one
you're
was
right.
fun.
I
would literally go back and play that,
dude,
honestly. That was fun.
It's not worth downloading that entire game again, bro.
I think you can select what you download though, can't you?
I
think you can only
don't
download
know.
the zombies.
All I know is I'm not buying that game again. They still charge like $60 on freaking Steam for it.
It's actually pretty crazy that they do that, but
yeah, here's this game that came out friggin' 7 years ago. That was a piece of garbage. You're gonna give us full price for it. Full price. Empty your wallets, boys. Just so you can play a little bit of freaking Zombies in Spaceland for 5 minutes.
I don't know. I liked the way the guns felt in that one.
The guns felt like freaking cap guns, bro. They felt like garbage. What are you talking about?
Okay, whatever. I enjoyed it.
Dude, Advanced Warfare, I think, by far had the best feeling guns. The HBRA-3, by far, dude, was one of the like tastiest guns
tastiest.
ever, bro. It was so good.
I think the zombies in Advanced Warfare was way too hard. Remember that? Because it got to a point where the zombies had exosuits. No, it got to a point where the zombies had exosuits, and they would just freaking.
Oh no, dude! The hard part was the EMP zombies.
Mm-hmm.
They would shut down your exosuit. Dude, there's a map they have where you're on a boat, and I want to try that one out so bad, and I bought the wrong DLC and accidentally bought freaking. I bought Burger Town instead.
They had a Burger Town map.
Burger Town map, bro. You could get the Burger Town mascot to come to life, and he starts like slapping zombies with his frying pan.
Oh,
and there's a microwave gun, bro. Map sucked.
But anyways, I'm really excited for Modern Warfare 2. I think that like the way that this year is kind of like people are on the fence, and like I'm on the fence too. Like I'm definitely gonna play Vanguard just because like I'm a streamer, and like to me it's like I don't care if it's $60. I just write it off. You know, it's a business expense either way.
Here's the thing. Do you think they're gonna have zombies in Modern Warfare 2?
I don't think so. I don't think they.
I think they will.
You think so?
Wanna know why?
Why?
Interconnected universe. That's why they're having zombies in Vanguard in the first place. It's part of the storyline from Cold War. That's why I don't like zombies in Vanguard, because it's not original, dude. It's the same freaking garbage we've gotten for the past 8 years from Treyarch. It freaking sucks, dude. I'm serious. I'm so mad.
His XQC voice is coming out.
I've been watching it way too freaking much, and he's getting my Mexican talk fast like roots out, bro. And bro, I might be addicted a little bit. Okay, it might maybe a little bit, but I'm mad because it's just been multiverse garbage for 8 years. It's stupid.
Kyle, did you ever get into like zombies, Call of Duty zombies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things.
I still think I still think World at War and Black Ops, the Black Ops 2 had some good zombie stuff in it too, but the first 2 iterations of Nazi zombies were the best. Like before it got way too complicated.
The original zombies for Cold War, that original map and how they set it up. I really like that map.
That one was fun. That was the only one I really played.
I hadn't had that much fun with
the
zombies. The
second map was hot garbage.
Bro, listen to this.
I like the one with the bus where you can go to different locations.
Oh yeah, transit.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
Explain this garbage, okay? The map features 4 brand new characters: Nero the Magician, Jessica the Femme Fatale, Vincent the Cop, and Campbell the Boxer as the main cast. When did you see them ever again? Never! No one cared. There was aliens in freaking Black Ops 3 Zombies, dude. Why were there aliens? Genie, did you ever play Black Ops 3 Zombies?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was huge on that.
I hated Black Ops 3,
dude,
guys.
Bro,
not gonna lie.
The
I hated that
gameplay
game.
gameplay was fun. Storyline, poo-poo.
There's too much going on for me in the zombies.
Dude, don't even get me started on freaking Black Ops 4.
What's wrong with Black Ops 4?
Black Ops 4 freaking sucks, man.
Blackout was fun. Blackout was fun until everybody abandoned it overnight.
It looked like Play-Doh.
But it
looked
paved
like
the way for
poop.
Warzone, bro. Paved the way for Warzone.
Warzone, my god, dude. Not like Warzone's any better, bro.
What? Warzone's way better than Blackout. Blackout felt way more clunky.
They've had the same map for 2 years.
No, there's a new one coming out. That's everybody's excuse. Just wait, dude. They're gonna throw M1 Grands in there to compete with M4s, and it's gonna be great.
Dude, okay, if the MP40 feels good in this game, then we'll be okay. Dude, that's my favorite.
I saw gameplay where somebody's using one. It looked good. The campaign looks good, but the multiplayer looks like caca.
I watched
the
Mark Anthony.
The recoil.
I watched Mark Anthony play it. Yeah, dude, Mark Anthony was playing it.
Wait, how did people get access to the alpha?
PS4 or PS4 and PS5. PlayStation exclusive, baby. Oh yeah.
I just hope it's in a better. They said that the skill based matchmaking is garbage, which makes me worry because Cold War, that was the downfall of the multiplayer.
Bro, hardcore was the only playable game mode on Cold War.
Yeah.
Which is not a good sign because hardcore is supposed to be the one that nobody plays unless you want to get camos.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So Genie, you'll probably be interested in this. I don't know if Kyle would, but I found. Have you guys ever heard of Joe Blow? He's a YouTuber.
Sounds familiar.
Talks about it's mostly movie stuff. I've been watching these videos called like "What the F Happened to whatever actor." So like I watched one where he like went through like the rise and fall of Mel Gibson, and dude, like the way he'll talk about it, like he'll talk about like, oh, he did this and this, and then he did Mad Max, and it gets like all intense and like hypes you up. Like, oh shit, I gotta go watch these movies.
He's playing Blooms again.
But yeah, no, I was watching the one about Nicolas Cage. I watched the one about Bruce Willis. I was watching the one about Tobey Maguire, and like it's really interesting because he'll talk about how like the way that a certain actor like works with other actors or directors, how it affected their career. And like Bruce Willis, like it literally seems like the reason why he's still washed up is because he's made so many enemies in Hollywood, and then at the same time just like doesn't care anymore. And
what's up with Bruce Willis? What did he do?
He clashed with a lot of directors and stuff. Him and Kevin Smith hate each other.
Wow.
I got Kevin Smith and Kevin Spacey combined for a second.
But
I was
like
what?
Bruce Willis, like it seems like the only director he really got along with was M. Night Shyamalan, because he's done like 3 or 4 movies with him.
Is Kevin Spacey like? Is he in any like legal trouble right now or no?
I don't know. That guy's done.
All the guys that
finished.
He had like were involved in this case like died.
Yeah, it's like super sketchy.
Yeah.
But that guy's never gonna act again, I don't think.
Someone gave him a role, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, like I don't think he'll be in anything major. It's like Shia LaBeouf. Like I want to watch that one next. Like what happened to Shia LaBeouf? Because I honestly feel bad for that guy. For Shia LaBeouf, I feel like that guy.
He was a child actor.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, I still haven't watched Honey Boy, but I know that he went through a lot of like childhood trauma with his dad.
What's his net worth?
What's up?
You see his net worth.
Bruce Willis, dude, that guy is worth a shit ton of money, and like he'll like another thing is like people say he's super greedy. Like Bruce Willis will like demand like some ridiculous amount of money, and then only show up for like 1 day of shooting.
Oh my god, dude! This freaking site. Wealthy Gorilla, stop preventing me from going backwards a page, you piece of garbage. Jesus Christ. I hate when sites do that, dude. You guys ever dealt with that before?
Mm-mm.
No.
You never gone on a site and let's go backwards? It's stupid.
Like the Tobey Maguire one was interesting too, because apparently he doesn't get along with people either, and then he kind of screwed himself by trying to sue I don't know if it was Sony or whoever about he had like injured his back doing Seabiscuit. And like they were he was like trying to milk it, and so they fired him from being Spider-Man, but then somebody stood up for him, and then so like they cleared him medically to play Spider-Man still. And then when the third one came out, like there was just so much going on behind the scenes that it was a complete mess, and they canceled the 4th one. And decided to
Ugh.
reboot it. But
Dude, that fourth one was gonna be so good. It's gonna have Carnage in it.
have you guys
Oh
ever
my
seen the
God.
movie Pleasantville?
No.
Pleasantville.
That's
Isn't
where
that
Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon get like stuck in the 50s and everything's black and white, but then they start like kind of like pointing things out and stuff turns to color, and it's a really good movie.
Sounds familiar.
It's a really good movie.
yeah.
I think it's actually the reason why Tobey Maguire got picked for Spider-Man. It's because of his performance.
Mm.
But
Dude, you guys seen that video of Tobey Maguire getting mad at paparazzi for being?
oh
in the
yeah,
way?
get out of the
Ooh,
road! Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out of the road!
He's like, I can't see.
There's cars.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but he's right though, bro, because he totally could have like gotten an accident because these people were freaking getting in his way and stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
but
he
it's
was
just
like
any time an actor like loses their cool, it doesn't look good, you know.
His girl was in the passenger seat, just like chilling, face forward. Just,
Yeah. No, but Tobey Maguire was also involved in that huge poker scandal.
Poker scandal.
Yeah, they made a movie about it. Molly's Game. They just don't say that it's him, but like this apparently he was like super rude to people and like he would like
Okay, but that doesn't explain what poker scandal. What?
there was a you got to watch the movie there because I don't remember it all that well. It was a okay movie, but the whole thing was like there was like celebrity poker ring thing going on and like I can't remember what the exact scandal was, but it was like
Somebody got scammed out of money, pretty much.
I think so, or I don't know. But Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, all these famous like celebrities are playing poker together, and then Tobey Maguire did some shady stuff, and people didn't like him after that.
Fuck. Poor
That
guy.
sucks, man. Do you guys think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Spider-Man?
I'm pretty sure like people have been
Really?
like saying stuff they're not supposed to, and like confirming
What
it.
do-
And there's a
what-
picture of all three of them on set with a blue screen and shit.
I don't know. Is that doctored?
I don't think so, man. If it is, it's one of the best freaking Photoshop things I've ever seen.
There's actually things you can use to test it, but I don't know how they work. What do you think, Gene?
Yeah. I think so. I think that's the only reason that people are caring about this third Spider-Man, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the nostalgia.
Dude, you realize though, if they're not in it, people are gonna be pissed.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the worst fucking Spider-Man movie
Yeah,
ever.
they can't not have him in it at this point. If they do,
I
people are just gonna be
think-
pissed.
Dude,
It would be a huge mistake not
Get him
to.
on the phone now!
That's what I'm
Get him
saying. Like,
in!
yeah, at that
Get
point,
him
it's where
in!
it's at. It's like they would be the complete fools.
Even
not
if
to
it's
do
just a
that.
cameo of Tobey Maguire taking a dump or
Yeah,
something.
so bad news. We're gonna be delaying the movie 3 months. They gotta like
Oh,
reshoot
God.
some stuff to
Oh,
put them in the
God.
movie. Now
It's like, bro, it didn't make any sense. Why would
they're
you do it?
100% gonna be in the movie. I would bet money on it.
I just hope
Dude,
it's not.
I would
like
bet a
5
whole
minutes.
Ethereum.
It better
Speaking
not,
of
it better not-
Ethereum, so
don't
that
get into crypto, bro.
it's been shown around $3,400. Fine.
They're gonna try to get a full like conversation on it. No, dude, but like, as long as they don't like shoehorn them in and make it like a natural part of the plot.
I
we're
hope they're a
good.
bigger part of the story than just like a cameo, you know? Like I hope they're
Yeah.
actually like in it. Which I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that's
don't-
the
I
way to
don't- I don't
go.
want it to be some freaking endgame bullcrap where Doctor Strange pulls out his butthole or something like that.
I got a Spider-Man.
Ah!
What?
Just-
I got a hot take about Spider-Man for you. I think
oh,
what I notice about Tom Holland is that he always needs some other like nostalgia-based guy to boost him in his movies to make it watchable.
you mean like
Okay,
He needs to have
what
like
do
a grade
He's
A
got-
actor to
Got
support
Iron
him.
Man to help him out. He can't like the one thing about the original Toby Spider-Man is that it was just him. He had nobody else. It was just him, his character, and his world. But like Tom Holland, he's got Iron Man. This third one, he's got Doctor Strange. and
Well,
without
yeah, but you know
Doctor Strange,
why?
Yeah,
He's a freaking kid, bro.
Yeah,
because he's an adventure and stuff. But like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
it's
a kid. He's still in high school.
the whole Genie, the whole thing was like was it Iron Man, because there's an iteration of the comics where Iron Man basically like is like a father figure to him, and so that's what they're
Yeah.
playing on.
No,
so
how
it's-
Uncle
that's-
Ben is not
Yeah.
in it at all.
Yeah, I'd like that. That's the other thing. I'm glad they didn't just like tell that whole
Yeah.
story again. I was like, God, I don't want to see that
Yeah,
for a
'cause we've
third
heard,
time.
With great power comes great
I
responsibility.
think
for the
Genie's just a
8th
Tom
time.
Holland hater. That's all it is.
Well, I will say this. I think I don't think he's going to do it. I strongly disagree with the casting of him for Nathan Drake in Uncharted. I think that's
but
really,
dude, video game movies are always stupid
Wait,
casting.
wait. Did you say Tom Holland's gonna be Nathan Drake?
And
Yes,
Mark Wahlberg's
yes.
playing somebody in it too.
Wahlberg
Yeah.
is Sully.
Dude, they
What?
never cast video game movies
That doesn't
correctly.
make sense.
I
Are
mean,
you
I think
serious?
Did you
romanticizing this Tom Holland guy. Yeah.
did you see the pictures for the new Resident Evil movie that they're rebooting?
Oh
It
my
looks-
God,
it
that's
looks
cringe.
it looks awful, dude. It looks
It
awful.
looks like a student film. It looks like student like thesis film.
The
like,
monster
fucking-
looked cool. Like some of the monster pictures looked cool.
Yeah,
It
that
looked
was a good
creepy.
job, yeah.
But how do they mess it up again, dude? Like, how do you not just like? It's like you either gotta pay to the fan service or not call
Wait,
it Resident
what
Evil.
the dude from Victorious?
Yeah, dude, it doesn't, and he doesn't like the character he's playing doesn't make any sense. He would be perfect for another character, this Carlos guy or whatever. But instead, they got him playing this guy who's supposed to be like a blonde-haired white guy, and so like it just doesn't. People
but
can't
they want to
picture it.
diversify Hollywood, yada yada yada.
I get that.
something like
Yeah, I get that. It's just people are like complaining that it just doesn't. It seems like he was miscast, you know.
I mean,
But-
he looks like he's taking the role seriously though, which is a good sign.
I would hope so.
But I don't know who this chick is, bro.
If you're an actor and you don't, if you don't take the role seriously, the movie sucks. Like that's just kind of how it is.
Unless you're Nick Cage.
There's a lot more Nicolas Cage stinkers you never heard of than you think of, man. Same with Bruce Willis. That guy's got like 9 movies in production right now, and like only
Bro,
one of them
dude,
is like got anybody in it
Did
noteworthy.
I mention I watched Kick-Ass?
Oh, dude, that's a great
I
movie.
love
The, f-
I
the,
heard the second one sucks. I
That is-
heard.
the
but-
second one doesn't suck. It's just nowhere near as good.
Dude,
have
but,
two
because
great copies.
there's that one scene. They're in the car. They're all listening to music and they're all dancing and stuff. And I was like, that's such a good
Yeah.
scene.
That's one
Like,
of the
that's
best.
So good.
One of the best
That
Nicolas
is-
Cage
yeah.
performances, though, man.
Yeah,
One of the best.
I think that's his absolute
he's
best.
he's
I
on
think that's-
fire. And dude, that whole scene, bro.
Dude, the night vision moment where
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Chloe Grace is going in and he's like, now switch to something.
Yeah,
and
he's
he's like
like,
burning alive.
yeah, he's like,
lie!
he's like screaming. Ah, he's just
Oh
burning.
my God, that is so cool.
It's shot so well, and the music. I also like the scene where they're like, "What the hell happened?" Because like everybody's dead, and they show a flashback, and it's like the 28 days later theme, and it's playing, and he's just murking everybody, dude. And like it's totally a play on Batman, you know, but. It's like a,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like a off version. It's like a
Totally.
Wish.com version of Batman.
Yeah.
But it's so
Yeah,
everything about that movie. I think it's one of the best comedies I've generally
Who
ever
directed that? Who directed that?
seen. Matthew something. I
Matthew
think
Vaughn?
Matthew Vaughn.
Dude,
What-
Matthew
what-
Vaughn is the shit, dude. The first
What-
Kingsman movie is amazing.
What's the one with Drake Bell? The
Oh,
superhero
that's
movie?
a spoof. Yeah, that's a superhero movie. Which is
Is that
actually
good?
not. It was actually not that bad. Like it's like some of the writing's kind of clever and funny. Like there's definitely worse worse spoof movies out there than that one. But yeah, no,
Freaking
the first
bootleg
Kick-Ass.
Batman, bro.
The first Kick-Ass is like it's like almost a 10 out of 10. I would say that's a great movie.
Yeah.
The second
like-
the second one is worth watching for Jim Carrey though, because Jim Carrey's character is great in that
Oh
one.
yeah, Jim Carrey is in it.
Yeah,
Wow.
he like it's like the first time he's played like a badass.
Dude, who Fogel, what's his name?
know his
I
act-
can't remember his actual name. Yeah,
Aaron Taylor. No, that's the other guy.
he's like driving that pimped out Mustang.
Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Dude,
Yeah.
he did
Like that.
such a good job in that.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, I want to watch
every time I
Kick-Ass
see him,
again now.
All I think of is freaking Fogel, bro.
We should do a watch party. I'll take some time out of my day to
Oh,
watch
now
that.
you want to do a
Yeah,
watch
watch
party,
Kick-Ass.
huh?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I love
So
that
it's like
movie.
freaking Fear Street, bro.
Bro, Fear Street is that's a long commitment right there. That's like 6 hours. But Kick-Ass, man,
Dude, that is.
so good.
There's so many like good dynamics in there where like the girl he gets the girl by making her think he's gay, and then he's not gay, and then she still loves him.
I
And
just
then-
I like how like the first time he goes out there and tries to like be a superhero, they just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's like,
The thing is though, that scene is done so well because
yeah,
he actually like at first he starts doing something and then he gets the crap beat out of him.
yeah,
Like,
he
he
gets like
almost
one
does
good
something.
hit in, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you're like, oh shit, and then they just start beating the shit. You're like, oh,
And the cat on the fucking thing is like, "Fuck you, Mr. Bitey," or whatever the hell. When he like falls off the billboard because the cat's up there or something.
Yeah, dude.
But
Yeah,
like,
because he's trying to save the cat later. Yeah.
He's like going around with the. Have you seen this cat? Excuse me.
yeah, he's like going around like he's doing all these like, yeah, like the way that it does it like where it's very grounded and like realistic, but at the same time it's like super campy. Like it's just such a like I don't think like I think Matthew Vaughn deserves a lot of credit for the tone of that movie because Kingsman is very similar. If you haven't seen that, Chris, the Kingsman.
I've been wanting to see it, but I still have no idea what it's about.
It's like a spy organization, but the action, it's rated R. Samuel Jackson plays a villain who's trying to kill off the population because he thinks that that humankind is like a virus and that global warming is a result of that. It's like a fever. And so like it's same tone as like Kick-Ass, but just very badass sequences. It goes through like the training that they go through, and that's very fun. It's kind of like it's very similar to X-Men First Class, all that training stuff. If you've seen that, Genie, which I think X-Men First Class is the best one out of that. No, actually, Days of Future Past is pretty damn good. Like out of that generation of X-Men movies. I remember going to the midnight showing and seeing X-Men First Class with my dad, and he was like, "That was pretty cool." Because like they show how Professor X ends up in the wheelchair and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Like when Fast 5
I
came
love
out,
movies.
Fast 5. Yeah.
Bro.
I
got this huge freaking lab I gotta do.
Chris, you gotta watch 12 Monkeys. That's
The movie or the
the movie. The
Okay.
movie. I hate when they make a spin-off show like that. So that's
well,
Bruce
actually,
Willis time travel. Like,
what did you guys think of? What's the one with Snowpiercer? The
that's
train
a good
one?
movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. And I heard the
Did you guys ever
show's
watch-
good.
Yeah, I heard the show is pretty good, but it's like it's
I think that's
pretty
one of
much
those. There's
separate from the movie.
There's certain shows like Snowpiercer, things like that, where it's like I'll wait till the show's done to see if it's worth watching to the end.
that movie is dark though.
That's a
bro.
good movie. Have you heard the theory that that's like a prequel to like Willy Wonka or some shit?
Or it's a sequel.
Or
to
a sequel? Yeah, sorry, a sequel.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that.
Sorry,
there's
Kyle,
parallels.
I don't know if Kyle might not be interested in any of this stuff, but
I'm just
No, he's getting
Dylan.
Culver's, bro.
he's just into horror movies.
Did you ever watch Snowpiercer?
No.
You haven't
I
seen
never saw
Snowpiercer?
That's a
Dang,
pretty
bro,
cool
I'm gonna
movie.
say something like that's like super freaking spoilery. I'm so glad I didn't say it, dude. Go watch
what
Snowpiercer.
is it about?
It's like it's the future where there's like an ice age, like another ice age has happened.
Mhm.
And what they did was they built a train that like travels around the world, just keeps going, and like it's like the last car is like all the poor people, and as you go to the front of the train, like it's more wealthy and like nicer stuff. But like you just like see all this crazy stuff, like like one train's got like an aquarium and like all this cool stuff, like it's.
But okay, here's the only thing. I just gotta say that concept is stupid because like
It's all about the
you were-
execution. It was executed
but-
well.
But like,
think it's a book.
if there was an ice age, you wouldn't get on a freaking train, dude. You would build a little bunker or something like that, or like a big one. I don't care.
It's just an
and-
idea. It's
I
original.
know. It is original, but I'm just saying, like in real life, bro, if you wanted to get the most use out of that energy, you just burn it to keep everybody warm instead of using a freaking
Yeah,
train.
but like I heard the show is about like a detective.
Something like that.
yeah,
is what Dad watches it, I think.
Yeah, Dad liked the first movie. It's pretty brutal because it turns into like almost like a revolt type of thing. They're like trying to get to the front of the train, and
Yeah, the movie gets real messed up real quick though.
yeah, it's a good movie though. Who else is in that one? Chris Evans is in there.
Someone else from the Marvel Universe, the chick that plays the Ancient One in Doctor Strange, she's in it.
Oh yeah, she always plays really weird characters.
Hey, bro, as long as she plays him well, she does
Yeah,
a good
that's true.
job. Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't recognize her until like I heard her.
Doesn't she
said
have
a
like
certain
glasses
word.
and stuff in that one?
Yeah, and jacked up teeth. Yeah, she's all. Okay, passengers.
Is that you just watched that or what?
No, I watched it a long time ago.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, no, I definitely recommend 12 Monkeys because that's like a time travel one. That was one of Brad Pitt's. That was doing
I
like
still need
Brad
to watch
Pitt's.
Tenet. Did you give a Tenet on Voodoo yet?
No, but I think I could put it on there. I have like a code I can enter.
Because that I need to watch for sure.
That one
Finally
requires
watched
a second
Suicide
viewing.
Squad.
It was
I
good,
haven't watched
wasn't
Suicide
it?
Squad either.
The first one.
Oh, the
I haven't watched the new one. I finally
That I have not
watched the
watched.
first one.
the first one blows compared to the new one.
Dude, I remember
It was
after I
pretty
walked.
decent.
That's one of the few movies where after I walked
Then you're
into
gonna
the
love the
theater, I
new
was
one.
like,
Yeah, it's so
I-
much
when I-
better.
that was one of the few movies where when I walked out afterwards, I was like, "What the heck did I just freaking watch, dude?" Like, I didn't even feel that way about the Rise of Skywalker, bro. That movie afterwards, I was like, if you completely ignore the fact that Palpatine is just back out of nowhere, the movie's okay. The movie's
No,
okay.
it
No,
ignores so much character development from the first two movies. Just gets
Like
completely
I
ignored.
said, you got to ignore something pretty big. That's the whole Palpatine thing because
You
it
have to
basically
ignore the whole-
invalidates.
You have to ignore like a
You're
whole plot
basically-
line.
Yeah, you're basically ignoring episode 7 and 8 at that point. That's kind of by extension if you do that. Anyways,
You can tell they were writing those movies as they went, and that's
no,
not how they should have done
saying. I would say like as a way to close out the trilogy, not good, right? But as the standalone movie, it's alright.
To me, it's unwatchable. I can't watch The Rise of Skywalker. I'll never watch it again.
I need to
refuse.
rewatch it. I need to rewatch it because I don't remember what happened in it, to be honest. So
Exactly. It's
Um,
100% forgettable. Like the only thing I remember is when she brought down that ship with her powers. It's like all I remember.
I mean, there's cool scenes. I like seeing Kylo Ren be a good guy for a bit.
yeah, you got a little bit of that in Last Jedi, but they kind of like went back on it like right
Dude,
away, and it's like, what the
dude,
hell? That would have been interesting.
Bro, okay, how about this? They do a whole new sequel trilogy, but instead of it being Rey as the hero, it's Kylo Ren as the hero.
I don't know. All I know is that I keep seeing Kyle Driver on TikTok, that scene where he's like drinks the
I
soup.
thought it was isn't it
good
isn't
soup.
it Adam Driver?
Adam Driver, Kyle Driver.
Yeah, Kyle Driver's
That's a streamer.
yeah.
That's somebody I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
No, Adam Driver.
I think he is a good actor. I think
That
that
guy's got an
role
interesting
just
story.
Sucked.
That guy's got an interesting story. He was a Marine.
He was in the military. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So like hearing him talk about like going from being a Marine to like being an actor is really interesting. Because
What's
he's
something where something about he's eating nachos, something like that, and he's like yelling about it or something.
I don't know, but dude, I love. Have you seen? They did some kind of thing during. I think it was during COVID, or maybe it was before it, where it was like a Zoom call, and they were doing some kind of like. They got a bunch of big actors together to do like, kind of like improv acting, kind of like I did over Zoom, but it was like dramatic stuff, and so that's where that scene came from. Where like, who's talking to him? I can't remember, but they're talking to the guy who plays Mandalorian. Why can't I think of his name? But like he's like laughing, and then he's
Pedro
just
Pascal?
Pedro Pascal. He's like laughing, and then also he starts crying, and he's like, "Oh no, dude!" Like,
You gotta link me the video at some point because I haven't seen the full thing.
dude, did you guys, Kyle, everybody, did you guys see when during COVID they did another one of those things where they got like a bunch of actors together for some like event for like charity or something like that, and Shia LaBeouf was there in his car, straight up shit faced, trying to act, and it, dude, like he's like sitting there and he's like. He's actually like he's acting. He's doing a good job, but like at the same time, you could tell he's drunk. But like it's just like they're sitting there, and like he starts lighting a cigarette, and Sean Penn is sitting there and just like laughing his ass off because he's like, "This is ridiculous." Like
I think I remember you telling me that.
Shia LaBeouf's just like sitting in his car going like this while they're like other people are acting. You could tell he's like jamming in his head, like just drunk.
You showed me
smoking a
that once,
cigarette.
bro. You showed me that once. I remember you showed Manna that too.
I'll find it and I'll link it. But it was for like an hour, dude, of them just like. Trying to like
that was
act
during
and,
COVID.
I think so, yeah, right at the beginning.
That feels like so long ago, dude.
Dude, we've been going through this for like a year and a half now.
Oh, dude, you guys think they're gonna shut down schools again?
It's so I had a voiceover class, and the teacher said that right now they're seeing a huge influx of jobs for voiceover stuff for lessons because they didn't have anything prepared before the school shut down, and they think it's going to happen again.
Here
and so
is your
they're preparing
I
for
had
it.
the other day
voice
to do
impression.
voiceovers for like that kind of stuff. Like they're asking, like that's a job now, is people doing voiceovers for all this different crap.
Yep.
So I was
Yep, yep.
man, I could do that from home. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man.
I'm mainly just the reason why I'm curious about it is because although I like my chemistry class, I wonder how that'll affect it. Because we have labs that are in person, bro.
Mm,
I saw
some things I
an
feel like you have
article-
to do in person.
I mean, he has take-home labs that we're able to do, but it's just like, I mean, that and the lectures. I like going to lectures because I get to see some friends from high school that I hadn't seen in a while. So
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, coming up on 2 hours. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't know if there's anything else anybody wants to talk about.
I still hate roaches.
Yeah.
We're officially out of Afghanistan.
I don't even want to talk about
That's
that. Dude.
a
Yeah.
whole topic that I'm pretty upset about. So
Have you guys seen
that'd be a
the
good one.
all the pictures and videos of the Taliban celebrating?
Oh yeah.
Apparently
they
they
are.
have like a whole database of like
They had like one of our Blackhawks.
Yeah.
They're just like flying around in it,
Yeah.
like doing circles.
Bro,
Yeah, I'd
when
be
that thing- when
celebrating
that
too
thing
if I just
breaks
got
down-
millions and millions of dollars worth of our equipment.
billions.
But they're,
Yeah, I would say billions,
the government, their excuse is that they won't be able to maintain it, so it's not
yeah,
gonna last
That's
long.
another thing. Yeah.
Because you do have to realize that the helicopters, those helicopters are like 20 years old. They're not gonna last very much. They're not gonna
Not
last
to
long
mention,
without being
I mean, you
maintained.
guys,
Yeah, but
You
it's
guys
just
didn't-
like, man,
They're gonna
you guys have to do
crash
maintenance. You guys have to do maintenance on them, like every time you guys.
every
got
time they
back from
what
fly.
about all
right?
the guns that they got?
For every hour of flying, it's like 3 hours of maintenance
Humvees.
on a Blackhawk.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna
Everything,
use a
man.
Humvee to drive all the way to freaking New York or something.
I mean, as soon as
no, but I'm saying like
those Humvees
okay,
are held
so
together
here's the
with
thing,
bubble gum
you
and
gotta think
tape,
about,
dude.
too, like the Afghan people are now fucked as well.
Yeah,
Like,
we
you
were
just gave
just
the Taliban
Yeah.
these psychotic morons more shit to hassle them, harass them, kill them with. It's just the whole thing was handled so poorly. I'd really
I
don't.
don't know.
I should personally
mean,
get
we-
into it 'cause
we-
I'm fired up about it.
We bombed them twice after the whole.
yeah. No, I did see
attack
that, and I
happened,
was like,
right?
okay, okay, I see that because Biden was like that we're gonna wipe them off the face of the earth or whatever. Whoever
But
did the
that
bombing.
was the ISIS though. That wasn't the Taliban.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Different.
Well, those 13 soldiers should have never lost their lives.
For
Oh, I
real.
agree.
What was it? It was like 12 Marines and one like Navy sailor.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I never seen
And a
specific,
bunch of
but
Afghans.
13 servicemen or women. Yeah,
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
was it 70 Afghans?
Something crazy like that, man.
probably.
Like,
Freaking
Wrong, yeah.
ridiculous, dude.
I mean, like they're not covering it because I'm sure they just want to get past it,
They
the
fucked
government.
up.
But like,
They're sure gonna try to cover it all up.
I can't imagine what it's like around that airport right now.
Freaking chaos, I'm sure.
Probably just people getting murked left and right, dude.
Dude, that roach was so big, bro.
Oh my gosh, still
I'm
about the
thinking
roach.
about it. Bro, it was literally like, I'm not even kidding. I'm sitting here eating my Apple Jacks. It was a foot away from my freaking bowl of cereal, dude. I'm just saying. It was so gross. And it's pitch black in my room, dude. It's pitch black,
Hey,
and I'm sitting here.
so that sorry to cut you off. I know you're very passionate about this cockroach, but
freaking hate roaches, dude.
my
In his Apple Jacks.
my YouTube video about the streamer thing, it climbed up to my #1 video in like the last 10 out of the last 10 videos.
I didn't even finish my bowl of Apple Jacks. either,
One-
dude.
1.5
I freaking interrupted my meal and everything. dude.
1.5k views, and the average view duration's going up. So
For the new video.
the one that I
Whatever.
posted today.
Nice.
It's at 870.
The comments are good too. Like I was curious to see what the feedback was because I like in that video I'm like I'm basically discouraging people from trying to be a streamer unless they're like serious about it because there's so many people
That's
who
how
just
it should be.
Yeah.
Though. People need to hear the hard truth.
yeah. And I mean in that video I literally was like pull up a game on Twitch, change it to like lowest to highest viewers, and just scroll, and you can see how many people are just streaming to their phone.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous, dude. It's just hundreds of people.
Streaming
all-
to their, what do you mean?
This
stream-
guy is
They're
still
literally just
playing
streaming to
freaking
their own
balloons.
phone. Like they have one viewer and it's just their phone. Because that's what I did when I started.
Oh.
They're like the one thing that I saw people say was like if you're streaming, like you should not have 0 viewers because you can at least stream to like your own phone or something, which puts you above those people that are streaming to 0. Like that was like the
I
first
just
step
pull
to
up,
streaming.
my stream on my other screen.
Well, that too. But I mean, some of these people just
I
have
would
an
rather do
Xbox and a
that
monitor.
sometimes because Streamlabs messes up chats sometimes. I've noticed, and it'll be like delayed or whatever.
That's
don't
why I
know what-
stopped using Streamlabs,
is.
dude. OBS because they
Yeah,
took
I just put my
Streamlabs.
stream up though, so I'm always concurrent.
So
on-
if you do OBS, they have an import feature where you can literally import your scenes from Streamlabs, and I'm telling you, it
Yes.
uses way less resources. Everything's cleaner. Everything responds better. It never bugs
uses
out.
a lot less CPU. That's a big thing.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's
'Cause
the
yeah.
biggest issue. Like when I do Apex and stuff, I notice that like Streamlabs is
Good luck, dude.
ranking
Oh,
out shit. Like,
dude,
it's horrible. I'm gonna
I
have to try just using OBS.
totally forgot to say this. I might be getting a PC with a 3080 and a Ryzen 5 5600X in it, which that Ryzen 5, even though it's a Ryzen 5, not a Ryzen 7, is better than my current Ryzen 7.
Hell yeah.
Big
Nice.
pog.
Yeah.
Big pog, dude.
I need to get my hands on a 3080 Ti. That's gonna be so hard.
Bro, I'm telling you, that 3080 Ti is
Chris,
not
I
pretty good,
watched
dude.
I watched those 2 videos you sent. The second one convinced me even more to get one.
Which one was that?
The was the Linus
it
Tech
the-
Tip one? I think it was
Yeah,
the
you
Linus
realize
Tech Tip
that,
one.
but that video was made before they knew the prices for it.
Yeah, but he was saying that that's the thing is I'm not buying one until I can get one for closer to MSRP. Like I don't want to pay more than $100
MSRP is
more.
still $400 of freaking
But when you
above
compare it
30?
to a 3090, it is a much better option than getting a 3090.
But the 3090 is literally 10% better than the 3080, bro. Why would you do that? $400 for 10%. Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
If I want to switch to 4K at some point, which I'm thinking about, I'm gonna want to have that 3080 Ti.
Dude, you know what that's like? You know what that's like? That's like buying a Roadster instead of a Tesla Model S Plaid just because you wanted to get the 1.9 seconds flat instead of the 1.99 seconds. That's literally what it is, bro. It's freaking stupid.
Is it stupid if it's what I want to do though? It's like just how I want to do it. Like if I don't care what you think.
You would need a dual stream setup for sure if you do that.
What do you mean?
For 4K.
You'll need 2 PCs.
Oh wait,
Not from what I've seen with
wait,
the 3080 Ti. It depends on the games you play.
Are you planning on streaming 4K?
You can't stream. Well, you can't stream
what-
4K.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? Are you gonna play in 4K?
Yeah, maybe I want to play Cyberpunk in 4K.
You shouldn't do that.
Why? The game's beautiful. Why would I not want to see it in 4K or like
You're gonna
Red
get
Dead?
60 FPS or something like that, or 90
That's
FPS.
all I care about when it's a story mode game. I just want 60 flat,
Okay,
and I
what
can't do
about-
that with a 3080.
But what about when you want to play like a competitive game like Valorant or something like that?
I'm not. You don't. Valorant
just-
isn't even in 4K.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying how you gotta
Story
get high
games.
refresh rate.
Story games.
So, but what are you gonna do when you get high refresh rate?
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind.
You adjust
Never
your
mind.
monitor settings.
I'm not even do. But then it's gonna be it's not gonna scale properly, isn't it?
All you
I never
need
used a
is to
4K
get a
monitor before,
4K 144 hertz monitor. You don't need anything more than 144 hertz.
I mean, let me see this one. So,
Well, unless you're competitive.
Dude, even the competitive players are like, it's literally just because they could spend the money. Like you
Yeah.
don't. It's like half a millisecond difference response time.
yeah, that could still make
You're
a
not gonna-
difference.
It's gonna make a difference if you're playing high level where everybody's freaking like reflexes are on point, like everybody's Shroud. But
Yeah,
not
so
very many people do that. That's high level competitive gaming, which like 99.9% of people who
I
play
still
games aren't
have
gonna do.
my 1080p 240 hertz monitor. You
Same
know what I found
here.
out? Dude, I have the same webcam and the same monitor as XQC.
I have the same. Well, at the time, I had the same keyboard, mouse, monitor, and everything is like dock to a certain point.
Yeah, but he did
And
it
then
on
he
purpose,
upgraded.
didn't you?
Yeah, because I was like, "What has he got?" And I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool."
Well, I was just surprised because I was like, oh man, I didn't even choose it because of XQC. I just had
Like
that
I said,
stuff.
I'm gonna see if I can maybe partner with SteelSeries and get a new SteelSeries keyboard and mouse. We'll see.
Bro, if I ever get sponsored, Corsair all the way, bro. I love Corsair.
I would like to get SteelSeries headset. 'Cause I'm sick of
This
wired
headset
setup.
really grew on me, dude. When I first got it, it
Yeah.
was very different than the HyperX, but I definitely prefer this headset. Oh
Bro, what is he? Is he playing 21 Savage now? What is it?
my god,
No.
XQC.
Bro, literally, it's just the music is all like 200 beats per minute, bro. It's insane. Literally,
I'm
his
telling you,
stream
dude.
is so high energy, bro. I'm 90% sure it's just G Fuel and like freaking just really high tempo music. That's it. I'm pretty sure it's what it is.
I don't know.
That's it.
Maybe.
Dude, because he's been streaming for 14 hours.
I know. Yeah, I just I've heard stuff. That's all.
Which headset
Yeah.
did you get, Danny?
The most expensive one, the Arctis Pro Wireless. It's like $360.
Pro wireless.
When he says stuff, it means Adderall.
Eesh.
Mhm.
Genie, do you have any
Well, yeah,
experience with
of
that?
course.
With
With
Adderall?
what?
What?
Adderall. No, I've never taken Adderall.
I
Wow,
don't-
I'm surprised.
I'm on the fence about ever trying it. Like, if I can get
Mhm.
diagnosed, like it would actually help me a little bit focus, then yeah, maybe I'll try it. But it's
All I'm gonna
meth,
say-
bro.
Yeah, it's not meth, it's an amphetamine.
But it's still very similar chemical makeup.
It's definitely
Yes,
like
it's
Coke.
similar to meth, but it's not meth.
It has the same effects on your brain. Negative effects.
Rectangles and squares, bro. Rectangles and squares.
It's very easy
All
to
I'm saying.
overdose on it.
Mhm.
Then don't overdose on it.
Some
Forehead.
people they take too much than they take the wrong, because they have different dosage amounts, right? You can have like slow release, fast release, stuff like that, and they'll like accidentally mix them, and next thing you know they're in the hospital because they're having heart palpitations. So
Just walk
sketchy
it
stuff. Oh yeah, walk it off.
Bro, he's been playing the same level for like 3 days.
But yeah, dude, I'm telling you right now, like I don't even if I had a team of people to like do everything for me, like all I had to do was stream, I don't think I could stream as much as him. I don't think so.
People were talking about it in the Discord. He literally just enjoys it, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't enjoy
That's the
video
thing.
games. I don't
He's
enjoy
probably at the
streaming
point-
video
he
games
is-
like that.
Well, I mean, I think part of it is like he likes streaming in general, but like
He has somebody that does all his content, right?
yeah, somebody edits the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's got
And he
plenty
just
of
streams.
like clip channels. Dude, his stuff gets clipped so often. Like he technically doesn't actually need to make like clip videos on his YouTube channel because you'll find
Your dog's coming.
Dude,
Oh, dude, he's so
Bro.
cool.
yeah, buddy.
Oh, I love hound dogs, dude. So
Aw.
cool.
Chris, does Fenway like you? Like, is that your
Oh,
dog?
dude, that's just my dog. Mom
Yeah.
will argue with me about it all she wants. It's my dog.
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing?
my wife. Well, I could
Bobby.
say Bobby now because we said our names, but Bobby always complains because the cat, like, like she'll be hanging out and the cat will be right next to her, and then I'll come sit down and like eat something and like watch TV, and the cat will always come to me, and she's like, "The cat loves you more than me, and you don't even like cats."
Cats definitely go more towards the male presence in the house.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
it's funny too because
For
like
some reason.
just certain times of the day that cat will be like it's like he's high or something like that. He'll just be laying on the bed like squirming around, and you
Do
like
you guys give him
grab him.
catnip?
If we give him catnip to calm him down, because sometimes he'll just be acting too wild.
Yeah,
and, like
that makes him high, right?
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
open the door and he'll be like right there, like he's about to like pounce, and then he'll just like run off, he'll just like dart off, to the room.
Oh, my
and then
cat
like.
gets nuts at night.
Dude, it was so funny last night. I was watching the cat, and I was watching Sparky and Sammy. Sparky the cat was on the bed, and then Sammy was like sitting there like kind of like feeling out like what's up, man? And then the cat just goes, Papa. Papa, like, and the dog's just like, what the hell, man?
They get their little tempers going.
But like we think that like because they've gotten a little more like comfortable with each other, like they'll lick each other and stuff.
Yeah.
But like we think that like the cat is trying to play, but then Sammy gets like a little too like anxious, and he does this thing where he likes to like he puts his mouth on the cat and just kind of like makes this like nibble motion of like, and
Yeah.
the cat will be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh man.
My
It's
dogs would
funny.
do that too.
Yeah, but it's
Yep.
funny. Because out of nowhere, the cat will just like be cool, and then all of a sudden he'll just completely flip 180 and just like slap him in the face and hiss at him, and the dog's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, they get a little temper, or, you know.
These comments are cool though, man. Somebody said, "Thank you. I didn't know streaming was that hard. I'll definitely think about that." Thank you so much for this. It's really nice from you to say. I will never forget that if I ever blow up.
I don't know why people think it's like easy.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much that goes into streaming.
All you
It's
do is
not
play
even
video
just the
games.
streaming. Oh, it drives me insane. That
Yeah.
was like when people did like, "Oh, you're a YouTuber." I'm like, bro, do you know how long it takes to perfectly like film a video with good quality, edit the video yourself, make sure your description's good, tags good, title's good, make a good thumbnail that stands out, dude? That's hours and hours of work. That's a job in itself. And most people are like, "Oh, YouTuber, blah, they don't do shit." It's like, bro, you have no idea.
Someone
This guy
said,
literally has 78,000 viewers playing a freaking Flash game, dude.
such an inspiring and motivational video. I've been hesitant to get my equipment and start my channels up, but I think this was that final little burst of motivation I needed. Ironic considering the topic of the video, but it helped a lot more than I would have thought. Keep up the great work.
I think it's just crazy the amount of people that want to do it now. It's like
That's the thing. It's like,
definitely, like super oversaturated now.
yeah, and everybody thinks all they got to do is just turn on their game, turn on their stream, and that's all they got to do.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
thing.
So much more to
And
it.
they're
so-
sitting there waiting for like some big streamer to come raid them. They think that's the answer. Like they don't have to do any work. And it's like, no,
Mr.
like
Beast is gonna come and donate $25,000, pay off my car.
Hey, super crazy story with that. One of my best friends, Ray, who built my PC. I've been friends with him forever. He actually randomly on St. Patrick's Day was doing a drinking and like lifting stream. He does like he has a bench press thing in his back. Like he's a weightlifter guy. And he's in Mr. Beast's video. I think he's the first guy in that video. And he's like all decked out in St. Patty's gear and shit. He's pretty fucking hammered. And Mr. Beast comes in, he goes, "However many reps you do on your bench, I'll give you $1,000.
oh man.
Wow. He had like 225 on the bench, I think, or 250, something like that. And he knocked out, what was it like? Or no, I think every rep was 1,000 or I can't remember, or maybe
Something
500. I can't remember.
Something crazy though.
Something nuts. And he busted out like 20 something reps, I think, and made like over 10 grand.
Damn.
And it was like, and he had just like been streaming like maybe 4 months at the time. So, but he grew up like big, dude. But that's another thing too. I don't know if you mentioned in your videos, going in other people's streams and making your presence known and like keeping up with them and what they do and growing in the community with
Yeah.
the Twitch huge, because that's the biggest way that he's gotten where he's at, really.
I get a little weary talking about stuff like that because I don't want people to have the impression that you're supposed to go kiss people's asses, because people have that mentality too.
No, it's not kissing people's asses. It's
Well,
being
like-
in the community and supporting other
Yeah.
streamers.
But people
And
think
they'll
that
be like, "Oh, I'll raid you." It's like you and Danny Bartok.
yeah, but
and,
that's
a
but
couple of
what
the
I
main guys
that's what I'm
always-
saying though is like people will go to people's streams and try to be friendly, hoping that they'll get a raid out of it or something. And like to
And you
me,
got the wrong
that's
intentions.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
why I
like,
didn't. That's a whole nother topic. That's why I didn't really
is.
get into that. I really
It is something we should
focused on.
talk about.
Yeah, I really focused on whether it's something you should really spend the time to do. Because there was part of the video where I said that you got to realize that when you make playing video games like something that you're doing for a living, video games don't feel the same anymore.
No.
And
Totally.
so yeah, so if you play video games to like burn off stress is what I said, and then all of a sudden you turn it into work, now the thing that you're using to burn off stress is causing stress. And so it's like, why ruin it if like, you know, like
definitely
it's
not
one
for
thing.
everybody.
Yeah, it's one thing. I said it's one thing to do it as a hobby. Like if you're just doing it for fun, you don't care who comes in. Like you just like the idea of like being able to play games and maybe like a couple people come hang out and chat, you know, and like help, you know, talk to you about the game. That's cool.
Yep.
But if you're
That's
sitting
what I
there,
like about it.
but if you're sitting there thinking like, oh, okay, like someday all I'm gonna have to do is just play games for a living. You know what I mean? that is just not how it is.
Dude, like Big E, he's been at this shit for over a decade.
Mhm.
And he's still like, he's grown way more in the past like 2 years, I would say. Especially the past year during COVID and that. He's like really grinding. And he switched to YouTube streaming and is almost at 10K subs and hit partner pretty quickly. So, I mean, it takes a long time, dude. And he's super talented and has like his quality's insane. His setup's insane. But he, like he said, dude, this took me years and years and years to get to where I'm at, and I'm still like not massive by any means.
Yeah, but like that's why in that video too, I said I was like my total like mindset has shifted. Like at one point, I looked at it as, oh, I could literally do this for a living. Like this could be my career, as I could be a streamer and a content creator. And then once I realized that it's all about discoverability, it was like, well, I've always wanted to do the film and TV stuff, and that's a form of discoverability if you think about it. There's tons of actors and stuff like that who stream to like 500 viewers. And they don't even interact with chat. People are literally just there because they are who they are. Like it's like when Logic came to streaming. Like it was just like instantly like 10,000 people watching. Yeah. Uh-huh. Dude, have you watched Snoop Dogg stream?
No, but I'm sure it's hilarious. I fucking love it. His commentary is always incredible.
He like gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
So you guys know.
But yeah, no, it's it was a video that I've been meaning to make for a while, so
yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm curious just to see. Like,
And
what-
watch
I got a little
in the
emotional
chat.
about it, bro. I got a little emotional about it.
Watch the clip that I put in the chat because
There's
it's
a lot to it.
hilarious. So
The clip.
make sure you have your audio on for it. But anyways,
All right. Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Until next
Oh, yeah.
week.
Yep.
All right.
And we're gonna have it on Apple Podcasts and Spotify very soon. We're very close
Let's
to having
go.
it there,
Yep.
just so you guys know.
Working on it.
So if you can't watch, you can listen to it eventually. Hopefully
Good.
by next week.
All right. Peace.
Good class,
Yeah.
Chris.
Hey, you said have a
Wait,
good
what?
class.
Grass.
I'm gonna
Have a good
try.
grass.